dying horribly because I'm gaining health.
You're welcome.
Hooray for the death of other things and the
You're
sustenance
welcome.
of myself. Should put on my lantern though.
I'm suffering through trials again.
You madman, John.
There's a really good SMG that came out that's used as strand.
I just realized, Ben, that there was a room back. There was a way back at the start that we didn't go through.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
Hold up, there's stuff in here.
There is stuff. I do like that kind of stuff.
Ah, yes, stuff.
Oh, shit!
Stay in the middle. Stay in the middle. I'm coming in. Wait, that one's still cleansed.
Shit. And I lived without a scratch.
Look, Ben, a door.
A door? What kind of door?
A door leading to more of this shitty ass dungeon. Hold up.
Nah. This dungeon is peak design.
I mean,
Look at this guy.
Yeah, for dungeon, yeah, this is peak dungeon because it's just full of traps and tricks and bullshit. Also,
Look, these guys die so realistically.
well, I was about to say, which one falls again? Come on.
Oh right, they relive.
Well, god damn it. I was saying we gotta go up on this blade. Ah.
I'm gonna go up on this blade. I'll show you.
Okay.
I kind of felt bad for that one. That guy was obviously having social anxiety problems, and I get that.
There's a
But look at
bellboy
him. He was
upstairs.
crowing. The dude was just cowering.
Whoa, he tried to bell me.
Bing bong.
Let's go see what's downstairs.
But there's too many stairs in this place.
There's too much verticality to this dungeon. I like my dungeons to be flat and horizontal.
I like it to be boring and undynamic.
Yes. I want a straight line to a boss fight room.
I was so proud of some of my. I just poked that guy.
There's a. I can't remember. Dragon Crest Shield Talisman +1. Ooh, that's the second best one. There's a D&D manual that came out last year. I can't remember what it is, but it has a recreation of a dungeon from the original D&D. And it's classified as one of the most horrendously difficult dungeons to exist.
I kind of am curious.
Like a guy I was watching him talk about his players going through it and him describing it, and he's just like, yeah, I asked my players once we were done how they felt, and they were just like, well, we did it. It was terrible. He was just like, because it's just full of traps and tricks and monsters, and it's just a fucking slog.
I designed a dungeon once, and I was really proud of how it was. It had very simple puzzles that utilized people's skills, and I was really proud of it. And they almost just walked through it, and I was so sad.
The first D&D 5e game I played in, I played a troll. I was a troll character. Trolls, as you know, have regenerative abilities, right?
I did not know this, but that sounds awesome.
Well, yeah, trolls, their health regens. It's not very quick in combat. It's mostly outside of combat. Their health regens real fast. But well, it does regen a little bit in combat as well. Well, I did the math, and if I was almost dead,
found a thing.
Oh, there's a grafted scion down here.
Oh, you also found a thing.
But
watch on too. You can shatter skate, and there's movement tech to be able to move really quickly across maps.
I was not aware of this.
Yeah,
it sounds like a thing though.
Yeah, so shatter skating, you activate 3 abilities at once, so you can just literally catapult yourself across the map Well, now you can Lumina skate. So the Lumina hand cannon, when you fire a noble round off into the distance, you can grapple onto it with the new subclass and
What's
just fly through across.
What's the
map.
point of that?
I don't know, Ben. Maybe there was another
crap,
secret
I won
wall
that.
somewhere else. Let's go back up. But yeah, so
Or back down.
Oh yeah, back down, then back around. Oh yeah, back down. We can see if there's anything. But I was a troll.
Yeah.
And one of the other guys like recreated the mountain from Game of Thrones, but a little more fantasy-esque. So he did the math, and he calculated how much, like, his character could like realistically like. Oh well, so whenever you get your strength score and all that, you can calculate how much your person can lift, carry, push, and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And certain races count as like a size category above.
Yeah.
Well, he was a Goliath,
Okay.
so he counts as large.
What?
A lot of things just died.
What? I like how that's just kind of a symbol of.
Something's dead. But so he calculated, like the guy we were running through this dungeon of his, he did a classic Indiana Jones boulder trap.
Yeah.
He calculated
no.
if his character would be able to just to put a hand up and fucking stop the boulder. He spent 15 minutes doing the math, and indeed, in fact, through physics, he could just grab and stop the boulder.
That is incredible.
So he fucking did. We were worried about, oh, we're gonna have to run through, because the hallway was full of axe traps that our rogue
Yeah.
saw, but couldn't, like, he couldn't disarm
Couldn't tell
them.
you.
Well, no, he couldn't disarm them.
Oh.
He was like, they're there, but I can't disarm them. So that guy stops the fucking boulder, and what I do is I just go, huh, okay, and I walk forward, trigger a trap, get hit, sit down for 10 minutes.
God damn it.
And the DM was like, yeah, you guys can do that, you're not in immediate danger, nothing's chasing you or anything. So that's how we got through, like, a hallway that should have taken, like, 4 rounds to actually get through, took like 2 hours.
Like 2 in-game hours, or?
Yeah, 2 in-game hours.
Oh, okay.
Because I just kept sitting down after each trap bonked me in the head. Because we asked, they're like, do the traps reset? And he's like, no, you see the blades and the axes come out and just launch into the, like, the wall or the floor or something, so they're
Yeah.
done. And I was like, oh, cool. So I can just walk through a bunch of these, sit down, and wait for my natural healing to take effect.
There was the first ever D&D game that I played. It was kind of our first time playing the game, so none of us really knew what everything was. And the worst part was Connor, our DM, he understood it the least, but also understood it the most, if that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
He did a bunch of research on the game, so he knew on how every mechanic worked, but he did not know how to design like bosses.
Yeah.
And there was one that I laugh about to this day.
We're stupid. We didn't go down the rest of this fucking channel.
Well, yeah, we did. Oh, I thought. Oh, we were looking for things. I could have I thought we were exploring.
I was looking for the way to continue.
Oh, I was wondering why we didn't go through here.
Yeah. Okay, but anyway, you were saying?
But yeah, so he didn't really know how to do boss designs, and I'm not gonna lie, this is partially my fault and partially his fault. So partially his fault because he gave me thing. Sorry, I'm getting distracted a lot.
Horse boy. Very good.
But do you know that weapon that acts like Thor's hammer? You throw it out, it comes back.
There's actually like, if you have an artificer, or you can also just get it enchanted. It's just a weapon of returning.
Well, we didn't have that. It was like literally Thor's hammer.
Yeah.
And I was a paladin.
Yeah.
So what I would do constantly is I would take Divine Smite, apply it to this throwable hammer that would just come back, and just constantly did that. But where it got bad was the boss fight. It was an orc king and like his entire city, which we kind of basically just committed genocide on his town, and everyone applauded us for it.
Oh, I was gonna say don't heal. I have great heal.
Oh, there's no problem.
Oh,
But,
I forgot I have this too. Before we go into the boss fight, let me cast Protection of the Earth Tree on you.
Oh, I think it can only work on you, or I don't know.
It works on.
Oh wait,
me
that's the
and-
lightning.
Yeah, the lightning one only works on me. Protection of the Earth Tree
Yeah.
is me and everyone in the vicinity. Ah, yes, we have to draw this man down. Like
Oh,
into
makes
the
sense.
into the
Wait, why don't we just?
I'm grabbing the glove.
Yeah.
Alright, come
But
on,
yeah,
let's go.
he designed this boss fight to be like the most horrifying thing ever.
Yeah.
He had like mages, regular orcs, the Orc King, and everything. So turn 1, Enrico fireballs and kills all of them.
I think
Like
the
almost
nearest
all
thing
of the other guys.
is up the blades.
Yeah. But yeah, turn 1, he kills like all of the orcs and all of the mages, and the only thing that's left is the Orc King. Turn 2, the Orc King runs at me, but isn't able to attack me because he can't sprint. Then it's my turn. I walk up, max Divine Smite that I had, and just crit, doubling Divine Smite and my already high damage.
Nice.
Next turn, Enrico fireballs him, and he just gained the ability that it won't kill us to fireball on top of me. So I'm like, ayo, just do it.
Nice.
Then I crit him again and killed him.
I love it. I love it when I work hard on a boss character and my players instantly kill it, and I'm just like, ah, cool. So I will purposely make a lot of bosses have a secret second phase.
Yeah.
But I like to add like a twist to it, like the second phase only happens if a certain thing happens.
Okay.
So
I
like,
was actually really proud of a lot of the bosses I created, but I realized they were getting more boring as time got on.
yeah. Now remember,
like,
before we
it
go
was-
in the door, let me bless us.
Yeah. Like, I realized it's really hard to maintain the incredibleness of the first fight that I made.
Oh, I can sustain incredibility. Like the last campaign, I ran Luke and Cole through.
Oh, oops.
Like they ended at level 20 and they all became like super legendary, like immortal characters.
Nice.
It was dope. All right, here we go. First, let me chuck this. Protection of the Erd Tree, baby.
Heyo, let's go.
Alright, let me cast lightning protection on myself. I am now a god. Let's kick this ancient hero's ass.
Oh, this guy.
Yo, homie, I have so many resistances. I am unkillable. Let's go. Fight me, come on.
Like.
Come on, fight me, nerd. Oh, he's gotten stronger.
Lol.
You know what I think of you, hero, some more? Let's get thrusted! Oh my god, that almost killed him.
God damn it.
We are
That was
unstoppable.
pathetic. That
we
was
just
pathetic.
beat the shit out of him.
That was sad. Like, I
Oh
don't want to
my
be that
God.
guy.
Ben, I'm gonna. So currently on underneath my stamina bar, I have 1, 2,
There we
3,
go.
4,
There we
5,
go.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 effects.
Holy
And that's
fuck.
excluding the Stake of America symbol that pops up. I have
God
11
damn.
fucking effects on me right now.
What the fuck? That's awesome.
I am just so fucking chonky at the moment.
That's fucking hilarious. We got you the tier, right?
Yeah. I don't think I used it though.
That would be smart.
Oh, well. I'm not going back down the elevator. We can go right up.
Alright, where next?
I would say dragon, but you'd kick our
Well-
asses again. I don't want to give them a go again. So our next goal is to just
Why did he
explore
not die? Oh, come on. that
explore
exploded
around
and
like the
killed him.
inside of the big wall, and then unless you want to fight another falling star beast.
I would like that. There's also this cave here, which leads us to, I'm pretty sure, I forget his name, Rykard's rune. Here, let me ping it a bunch. You see it?
Give me a general area of where it's supposed to be.
Okay, you see the city? Do you see Minor
capital?
Erdtree Church?
Minor
That-
Church, yeah. Oh, that one down there. Okay, that little. Yeah, I see that little mine.
That,
Yeah.
that leads to Rykard's rune thing.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, it leads to that right there. The
Oh, is this the Star Beast
Okay.
that you were talking about? Oh, game
yeah,
crashed.
that little number symbol I put down there. So if we go to Altus Highway Junction, we can. Oh, you crashed.
Yes.
Ah.
Don't worry. I'm gonna load back in supersonic speeds.
I'm withdrawing from the world before I submit to death. I made it out before Crash took me.
The one thing about my campaign that I'm really sad that I never got to explore
Hmm.
was at the start of the campaign, I made one of my guys allied with the bad guy, and at the very end, it was going to be a big reveal, but they stopped being interested like halfway through.
Ah.
It kind of made me sad.
There was one plot line we didn't fucking continue in my game, and I wish I had because it was so fucking goofy. There was a point at which they were trying to, they were in a starting village on the frontier. So the overall story was, like on this world, like it's never expanding world. It basically works on the plane system, so everything's ever expanding.
Yeah.
They all came from a kingdom in which an immortal king basically ruled it and had since like near the dawn of time. And so it
Yeah.
was like near utopia there. And he was expanding his kingdom, and they were on this brand new continent they had just discovered, helping
Yeah.
like push forward the frontier and like
Yeah.
explore it and whatnot. So they were in a frontier village doing shit. And
Also,
eventually they
I
were
opened pot.
okay, and eventually they were summoned back to like the capital of that city to do things. They each
Yeah.
had their various reasons for going there. But in order to get there, they had to travel by river because there were rivers connecting like all over this fucking continent. And so they were trying to choose a boat. And I had designed several like goofy ass boats for them to choose between. Apparently all the enemies are being felled right now and dying horribly, and I can't see you.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. But
Yeah.
so yeah, like one of the boats was just a normal ass regular
Okay,
old
let's go to
boat.
the outer wall,
Outer wall
so that way we can the
I'm
or did,
okay. Hold up. I have to leave and reload. It's happening again.
okay.
I mean,
will kick you.
consistently it's saying enemy failed, and I'm getting 20,000 souls.
Oh God.
Yeah, I don't want to do that again. But so the first boat, normal ass sailing like cargo vessel. They
Yeah.
talked to the person, and he was like, "Yeah, we can take it. It's fine, whatever." Then his boat explodes.
Wait, did he live?
Oh yeah, no, his crew was off the boat, but the boat exploded.
Oh.
Because some like a fucking monster was running down the river, destroying all these boats and shit. And he was
Okay.
like, well, I can't help you, but if you find a boat, I can crew it for you with my people. And they were like, oh, okay, cool. And I'll return this. I'll just quit games. Back to
Oh
the main
right.
menu.
Here, I'm gonna open pot now.
Okay, cool. But so yeah, monsters go down the river, take out a lot of the normal ass boats. All that's left is, I think like it was like 4 boats. One was like it looked like a tiny ass little like John boat looking thing with like
Mhm.
with a dwarf clad head to toe in essentially like a medieval Iron Man suit.
Nice.
And he talked heavily like a fucking pirate would. The
Kind
other
of sus.
the other was a surviving cargo ship that was just rickety and rundown and shitty that the surviving captain was like, "Yeah, I guess I can pilot. I can sail that if you want." And they're like, "Okay, cool." Another one was a boat that just looked like a fucking harpoon.
What?
And they were like, "What's that boat?" And the captain there was just like some eccentric billionaire, like, "Oh yes, hi. I made this boat with technology that I funded and researched, and it was basically
So
powered by a giant Magitech engine."
okay.
And they asked about how it worked. He's like, "Well, you see, I point the nose of the boat towards wherever I want to go, hit the engine full blast, and we essentially go so fast we launch into near space and just sail. And the reason it's a harpoon is we sort of just stick the landing."
Interesting. I feel like that goes against every OSHA violation, but
They
continue.
asked him questions of, okay, how dangerous is it? And he's like, "I have a 90% death rate aboard this vessel."
Ayo, say less, sign me up.
As he was saying that, I had a bunch of NPCs like signing waivers on the boat and being like,
Oh
"Wait,
my
what?"
God.
And they were just being dragged onto the boat as sailors.
God
They
damn
didn't
it.
take that boat, but I made it launch, and they all watched, and they were like, "Holy
We won.
shit!"
Holy frick, we won.
And then I never brought that boat back, but I really should have just like at the end of the final boss fight, just rolled a dice and let that boat just come sailing in and skewering something.
You know what you should do? If you play with them again in your like next campaign, you should
I-
have it on
I-
a different planet
I can't.
and be
I
Oh.
can't. Cole's moving to Des Moines.
Right.
Oh,
That's
have
why
to
I need
stop
you.
playing the game now, guys.
besides,
I
I
just
have-
hit rank 69.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
So where are we traveling to, man?
The Star Beast.
Oh yeah, right. But
Well, you're talking about doing it online.
yeah, but it just doesn't have the same feel.
No, I get you. I
Like,
completely get. I completely.
Also, I bought all the fucking books IRL, and if I do it online, I have to re-buy all the books on whatever online shit we do.
Can't you just scan in virtual documents?
Oh my, I mean, the issue is like we'd have no way of like actually doing it like so you know how there's apps like Roll20 and that sort of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sort of like what I would want to do. So that way there's actual representations of everything that everyone can see and we're not flipping through PDFs and shit. But in order to do that properly, I'd have to rebuy all of the books I have as modules on those things, and that's just
That sucks.
So I'd like to do an actual IRL group, and it doesn't have to be Wednesdays.
I know. It's just. I just do a lot of stuff, and I don't know.
You go out drinking a lot. You can come to my house and I'll provide free alcohols.
He has valid points here.
Free alcohol and Mountain Dew on D&D game night. Keep in mind, I have a futon and a comfy couch.
I'm not saying I wouldn't like to do like one shots. If it was like if we had access to one shots, I would invite.
yeah.
It would be awesome.
I mean, I can do it.
I'd be down
I can
for
do
that.
a shitload of one shots. Honestly,
Yeah, at
with
some
how
point-
with how flaky people's schedules are nowadays, one shots is kind of the way to do it. So I would be down to run a bunch of one shots with people. And besides, how a lot of my campaigns end up working is it's a bunch of individual little one shots just within the same like universe essentially. That's why I like working on the plane system, because I can be like, oh, you're on a different plane of existence. It's connected to this one, but you know, it may not be like in the same time period, or it may not be.
But yeah, at one shots, 100% down for.
All right. I have an idea for one that'd be kind of goofy, but fun as shit.
I did a
I
fun
kinda-
one shot that was Christmas themed.
I've
Nice.
done a. I think the favorite one shot I did was back when I did 3.5 with a group of guys from community college when I went. I needed to get a hold of them, see if I didn't want to do it again. But we did a WWE themed one shot that I made.
Nice.
I basically turned all of the WWE, like a lot of the WWE guys, into like just D&D characters. The Rock was a stone golem, chef,
Nice. Oh, I get it,
And-
because see what the Rock's cooking.
and that was the only thing he could say.
Oh my god.
He would just walk and be like, "Can you?" And they like I asked them if they want to do a big old like Royal Rumble or just one-on-one fights. They chose one-on-one fights. I was like, okay, cool. I had John Cena be a rogue that was like always invisible.
I love it.
He was the only person that died because all the fights were just like to submission, just like.
Yeah.
But John Cena's character died because no one could see him, so no one could find him to heal him.
That's hilarious.
Because even after he went, because they beat the shit out. The person he was fighting beat the ever living shit out of him. But he was invisible, so after he like hit him and knocked him off, he was like, "All right, I want to pick him up." I was like, "He's crawled away." He's like, "Do I know where?" I was like, "No." He's like, "Is he gonna live?" I'm like, "Not unless you can heal him." He's like, "But I can't see him." I was like,
Damn it.
And then I had Andre the Giant, who was an actual giant. And let's just
Love
say, the that one shot tied into an earlier campaign they did, where they pissed off the Goblin Workers Union. So the end of that one shot was a Royal Rumble between them, the WWE characters, a Lich, and the Goblin Workers Union.
Oh my god.
And let me just tell you, the solution was to just cast enlarge on Andre the Giant to make him even bigger, and then try and just persuade him to beat everyone else up instead of them. Yeah, it was a raunchy and hilarious night, and I loved it.
Did I tell you about the one that Connor designed? The one-shot Connor designed?
I don't think so.
So we were like interdimensional, intertemporal like assassins. Our job was we had a job and we were supposed to kill people for like iridium. and he had all this backstory and shit. But then he goes, all right, guys, here's your next mission. And then he shares like a map with us, and it's fucking Candyland.
Oh, you have told me this, and your job was to go kill King Candy.
It was bullshit, but I loved it.
Ooh,
Oh,
Summer
wow,
Smithing
that's a
Stone
lot of
5, Smithing Stone 6, Gravity Stone fans. Oh, we got 5 of the Smithing Stone 6s and Gravity Stone chips.
Hell yeah.
Here you go, Ben. You're getting all my
But, like,
Gravity Stones.
Princess Lolly was like the final boss, and like
God.
she was beating the shit out of all of us. So when the end of it was done, we encounter King Candy, and he was about to do his super monologue and whatnot, and I was so sick of all the shit we were going through, so I just killed him instantly. And Connor was just kind of sitting there going like, yeah, that tracks.
So I guess let's go to Outer Wall, Phantom Tree, and we can go down to that dungeon.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some water real quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah. John, when's the next time you're in town?
To be determined.
Damn. I was gonna say, next time you're in town, we can just set up a night to do a one-shot campaign.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be in town for a while, just because between going for my brother's graduation in May and then going to Israel this summer, I don't have a ton of vacation days to move around. And I'm now working 20 or 48 hours a week.
That sounds like hell.
Yep. Way to describe it.
You should ask them to buy you a sandwich, and then call it even.
Yeah. Now, Ben, I do have an idea for a one-shot that's basically a continuation of that, like, legendary, like, level campaign that Luke Cole and I finished up. Because at the end of it, and if I do this one-shot with people, I'll surmise the campaign. 'Cause this is the same one with the funky-ass boat people.
Ah, yes.
Oh wait, no, that's what I can do now that I have Spelljammer. Someone will eventually just find that man floating through the astral sea in space.
Oh my god,
Just,
actually
he'll just be
incredible.
like, I can't stop, I can only continue going forward. Can you turn? No. I keep going until I hit something. And then we
But there's
turn.
nothing to hit.
There's nothing here.
There's nothing to hit.
But what I want to do is, so at the end of it, basically Cole's character, his goal was to become a lich. But a lich
Okay.
with his, like, that wasn't insane, that, like, he still had, like, his faculties and everything. He would just become a lich. And I was like, okay, cool. Luke's character was a worshipper of the moon goddess.
Okay.
He based his religion heavily on Rani.
Of course.
But, so his goal was just to, like, preach about his goddess and whatnot. And then I had a character, an NPC character, named, fuck, what did I name her? I think I just named her Lucy. But, Lucy was part of a sort of hive mind of people. So, this requires going into the bullshit lore I made of the world. Essentially, the world, like, started of, there were the gods of, like, law and order that existed, and the gods of, like, so all the lawful good gods existed, and all the lawful evil gods existed. And all the gods that were, like, had chaos in their title were simply, like, some form of lawful something. Until one day, and this was all being controlled by a supreme goddess who oversaw everything. And one day, chaos started seeping in, and some of the gods were like, no, we don't want to be awful anymore, we want to just do our own thing. So a great astral celestial battle took place, and that primary goddess got shattered into, like, thousands of pieces, like her soul did. Because they couldn't
shattering?
They couldn't, yeah, pretty much. Keep in mind, I made this before Elden Ring.
Yo, Elden Ring should be paying
No, I
you
didn't. I made
commissions.
this after Elden Ring, so yeah, that might have been where I got the fucking idea inadvertently. But
Lol.
but so her soul got shattered into thousands of pieces because they couldn't actually kill her without, like, erasing existence.
Okay.
And I worked the like, so when people and things die, they reincarnate, sort of like the Wheel of Time series. Like, they just go back into the wheel and reincarnate. Well, her soul started seeping into that wheel. And so every so often, a woman is born with part of this goddess's soul imbued into hers.
Okay.
And they're all named Lucy. And they all share a sort of if multiple of them exist at like one point in time, they all share a sort of hive mind connection, because they all
Okay.
have the goal of like,
I should
like
probably be back to myself again.
well, yeah,
Is it
well, like in the back of their head, their goal is like to collect the pieces. And so, like, one Lucy is always named champion and gets this like little bracer thing, which is basically sort of like just hovers over their like upper forearm, but doesn't. It's basically like a phantom bracer, like or a bracer, like armlet thing that
Mhm.
is just like on their upper arm. And each time a piece of the soul is collected, it can be added into the bracer to like start reforging the goddess's soul.
Okay.
So basically, what they do is they just gather Lucy's, and every time a Lucy dies, they just pull that part of the soul out of her, because they don't want to like just kill themselves.
I feel it is Lucy's bad or good, or is that up to the person?
It's up to the individual Lucy. Is the interesting part of it.
No,
Most
I
of them.
meant like, because there's like antagonist and whatnot. Is the Lucy like an antagonist?
No, she works with the party.
Okay.
Yeah, because this Lucy in question is like chaotic, the one that was the current champion, but she still wanted to like revive the goddess of like order and
Yeah.
everything, even though she knew it would probably result in some sort of second astral war. But she was like, I want to revive my goddess, basically. Oh god, this guy just jumped on my back. So, small militiaman. So yeah, that was her goal. Now, the one that they ended the campaign with was the second Lucy of the group, because they killed the first one through
Makes
sheer
sense, true.
stupidity. So, via a treasure chest in one of the first dungeons they went into, they got a high-level spell scroll with the spell Dark Star, which is basically you form a fucking black hole on a spot. It's like a 40-foot diameter black hole.
Oh no, did they put Lucy in there?
So Lucy was a fucking. Oh, come back, Ben. There's more stuff down here.
Okay.
So Lucy was a goddamn tank of tanks. Like, she had a stupid high AC and a stupid high HP, but no dexterity. Darkstar requires a dex save. They were like, she can probably take it. I was like, yeah, she can probably take it. She was fighting a pirate lord during this because they got shanghaied. And we gotta go fight that Iron Maiden. Let's do this. Let's just try and get it to run into that statue at the back there, though, to break it. Get some more smathin stones. But so they were fighting the pirate lord. Luke used Darkstar like on top of Lucy and the pirate lord and like most of the pirates to try and kill them. Well, they didn't read this. I read the spell description. They didn't. This is how I taught them to fully read their fucking spell descriptions. She got a swing. Oh no, she did swing. Yeah, cool. Got it now. Fuck. But they didn't read the spell description of anything that dies within the Dark Star that's not magical instantly disintegrates. Lucy died. She went down. She hit 0 HP, and they're like, okay, we can pick her up. I was like, read the spell description again for me. They're like, what do you mean? They read it, and they were like,
Not Lucy!
they were like, Jordan, we're so sorry. Can we retcon that? I was like, nope, she's dead. They were like, they thought I was pissed, but I hadn't told them about the whole like Lucy cycle of reincarnation bullshit thing that I had made up. And so when they got to land, they got contacted by like so the second Lucy was a Echo Knight, which basically means you can pull like as a bonus action, you can pull a echo of yourself from like another fucking timeline. It's like a shade basically to like fight next to you. And like it acts on your turn and everything, but essentially you can like move it independently of yourself. And oh, there's somber smithing stones there. And you can like make a melee attack from its position as part of your like melee attacks. So you can essentially like on your turn attack two people like 30 feet away, or just flank whatever the hell you're attacking, because you can just have your echo just walk behind it, and then technically it's flanked. But she was an Echo Knight, and she just went full like attack pattern alpha because she just wielded two swords and just went ham constantly.
Nice.
But yeah, she basically sent her echo to go pick up the guys when they got back to port after like taking over this pirate fleet. And they were like, oh, what? And I explained the deep lore to them of this goddess and everything. They're like, Oh,
Push him, you
I was like,
idiots.
yeah. Oh god, all the exploders! I forgot about this room.
Thank God.
But where was I going? Oh yeah, the ending. So yeah, that was the Lucy that ended the campaign with them. She was like
Oh
a
yeah.
badass. But so
Like,
Cole's
we're getting
character.
an odd number of socks.
So at the end, like the monsters of this island were assaulting this like 10 million population city on the coastline that was the capital of this second continent. And
Yeah.
the immortal king came like to help conquer the continent and whatnot. And so they met him. And I basically just went through the book, gave him every fucking boon I could give him from the Dungeon Master's Guide to make him just like stupidly hard to kill. He wore no armor. He wielded just a normal fucking like +2 great axe.
Yeah.
But he had like basically I gave him 20 in every stat, like to make him like the perfect physical and mental human possible. Because that's what he was,
Nice.
because he'd been alive since the dawn of time. He revealed
Yeah,
to the guys that he actually helped fight the goddess of chaos, or the goddess of law and order. And he's like, that's how I became immortal. I existed back in that time, and I assisted the gods in killing her. And they were like, oh shit. He's like, yeah. They befriended him, and essentially, the leader of the the church of this like country was like basically she she was masquerading as a priest. She was a warlock to Cthulhu,
nice.
like Cole's character was, and they conspired together to turn Cole into a lich and take over the country.
Incredible.
It half failed because whilst the city was being attacked by monsters, Cole and this priestess lady basically used a few sacrifices and some hell energy to summon like demons out of hell to also attack.
Of course.
So basically, monsters and demons are attacking the city, and they're trying to, like, they're basically Cole's running around setting up sigils and stuff around the city, so as to sacrifice the entirety of the city to turn him into a lich.
Oh my god.
Eventually, like, the plot gets found out, and the leader of the Inquisition, the leader of the Inquisition himself was not really a strong human. He was old as shit, but he had like a magical sword that made him like fucking stupidly strong. Because his whole goal was to protect this kingdom from everything that was like demon or monster. So he had a lot of work to do.
Hey Ben, bro code. If bro dies while lit, wait on the bar.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know about that part of the bro code.
But so they find out that the head priestess is evil, and that Cole is also evil. Although they suspected that for a while, but they didn't think he would do anything. The characters didn't think that Cole's character would do anything that like drastically stupid.
Bold.
Yeah.
Oh my. Ooh, an onyx greatsword. That'd be
Drastically
cool.
stupid is how everyone operates.
Yeah. But so they went to the main church to confront them. Did a huge fight, and basically it got to the point where like the priestess snuck away to a pocket dimension, abandoning Cole. He was just floating in the air, whilst various characters were trying to bring him down, and the king was sitting there like just having a magic duel with Cole, using his robe of stars to just cast magic missile constantly.
Nice.
But and it got to the point where Cole's character was about to die, and then the priestess pulled him into a pocket dimension, and they started the ritual, sacrificing half of the 10 million people.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so he became a lich. I had him flip a coin as to whether he'd be insane or not. He failed.
Ah.
So his lich is entirely insane. Enslaved the priestess and her entire cult. And the priestess was like, oh shit. And then we calculated the math of like how long he could survive if he only had to eat one soul a day out of 5 million.
How long did he have?
He could survive for 13,698 years inside that pocket dimension before he had to leave.
Damn.
So my thought for and so basically so the Lucy character at the end, she was immortal because she's a half undead person, so she never ages.
Yeah.
Reichardt's Great Root, nice. The king is immortal because he was granted immortality by the gods and is also secretly like helping the Lucys like piece their goddess back together.
Oh, you should get this. You should equip that rune.
Is it blood?
No, it's you gain HP upon killing enemies.
That would be a good one. But I mostly only activate my rune for boss fights, so.
But imagine, like, listen, we're going to Leyendell. That place has got a shit ton of enemies.
That's a good point. But
Alright. Outer wall then.
hold up, let me equip the right rune. Yeah. So Cole's character, immortal because he is a lich now inside a pocket dimension. Luke's character became immortal.
Not immortal technically, but he'll come back eventually.
Well, still immortal. He won't die from aging. He just has to eat.
Yeah.
Luke's character became immortal because he met the goddess of the moon, and she basically was like, "Look, you've been like the only one spreading my religion. I'm making you my champion. You're gonna stick around forever." Also, as a normal walking speed, at the end by level 20 with all the shit he had and everything, he had 150-foot movement speed. Normal walking speed.
Oh, guys, I'm gonna go for a jog.
So he could
run to Japan.
He could dash at 300 feet. And here's the thing, he was one of the Herringons of the bunny people. So as a bonus action, they could hop like up to 5 times their proficiency bonus. So as a bonus action, he could hop 30 feet. So on a turn, if he dashed, which he could do that as a bonus action if he wanted to, but if he did dash as a normal action and his hop as a bonus action, he could move 330 feet around.
Incredible.
Essentially, no fight I did was he able to not touch something or run away, because he had a little bit of magic. He was a monk wizard.
Nice.
He didn't have a whole lot of wizard, because like near the end he was like, I want to learn magic, and so he just walked around trying to find someone to teach him how to do wizard shit. But yeah, so he got immortality from his goddess. He got a boon of immortality, so he would never age and be able to like spread her gospel forever. Because he got quite a few converts simply by going like, hey, you want to worship the moon? And I'd be like, roll persuasion, and he'd get like a fucking nat 20. I'd be like, you now suddenly have a bunch of converts worshiping the moon.
Awesome.
But yeah, and then he also at the end had like a sword of wish with 3 wish spells on it. He had used 2 of them to get like some nice things for the group and whatnot. And then the last one, he gave it to the king, and the king was like, the king was like, thank you, I don't really need this though. And he was like, no, you could use it to make your Inquisitor guy immortal. Because the Inquisitor dude was like one of the king's most trusted allies. Because he was just super competent and also incorruptible.
Okay.
And so the king was like, oh yeah, did it? And the Inquisitor walked in and was like, am I immortal now? They were like, yeah. And he's like, I'm 67 years old.
Idiot.
You couldn't have given me eternal. No, he was like, you couldn't have given me it because he was immortal at the age of 67.
Oh damn it!
So he was like, you couldn't have given me eternal youth, and he was like, I only had 1 spell. He's like, you could have asked for eternal youth and immortality, or just eternal youth would have given me immortality.
Okay, was the wish what you asked, or was it like?
Oh, I do genie rules.
Or do you do like you roll the D100?
No, I do. You can either like take the suggestions from the spell description, or you can ask for whatever you want. But I genie rule. So,
yeah,
like,
genie rules.
So
fair.
if you ask for something like stupid,
I'll
give it to you. I'ma fuck you over. But a lot of the time they were careful with what they asked for. They asked for like simple but strong things. I'd be like, okay, yeah, you can have that. No strings attached there.
I've never been up here. I want to check this out. I know I can't go in, but like I want to go up there.
Oh, there's another seed here. I didn't pick it up.
There was a. My friend was always too scared to implement the wish rule, specifically because it's
Oh, I
because
love
we went by the
I love
D100 rule.
see, I love Wish, and I'm always just like, yeah, you can have it. What do you want? I want this. Okay, you get that. What happens? You implode. What? Yeah, you implode. I'm sorry. The magical power
Wait,
you
hold on.
asked
I
for
might be
was
able
too
to bolt.
strong.
Hold on.
Oh, hit it. Yeah. Look yeah.
Golden parry.
Yeah, shield skill.
Parry build again. Let's go.
Oh god. There is an item at the door. We just can't open
But
the door
yeah.
from this side.
Our first game, we literally had to ban Wish because we were too scared to use it.
You know what's another thing I like to fuck around with? And
What?
this item comes with the definition fuck around and find out. The deck of many things.
Oh my god.
In the campaign that
Yeah.
Cole is running for us, we're going through the
Nice,
the Tomb of Annihilation module booklet.
Okay.
I asked for a deck of many, like I asked if we met a lich with a massive magical like archive of items and shit, and I was like, does he have a deck of many things? We rolled the dice. He was like, yeah, he has a deck of many things. Like, I want to buy it. I was playing a goblin warlock named
Oh,
Pengo
God.
because he dressed up like a penguin. Or,
Yeah, I
sorry,
remember you talking about
I
him.
sorry, I was goblin wizard warlock of time magic, and so Pengo would just every day just start flipping cards, testing fate. He would do like 5 a day.
Oh my god. It's like playing
The-
Russian roulette a day.
By the time we stopped, because the campaign kind of petered out due to schedules and Cole moving,
Yeah.
the group collectively owned 4 castles infested with monsters.
Ah.
Pengo got his soul sucked out by demons and caused a demon invasion. Pengo like got a companion through the threads of fate, who then got murdered by death. Pengo killed death once because we didn't realize how strong the death character monster thing is from the deck of many things. It doesn't have to roll to hit; it just hits.
Ah.
The only thing is, Pengo killed it in one go because he used like a upgraded magic missile to get past its AC and kill it. Pengo's companion, Goblin Lady, couldn't hit the thing, so she just got murdered.
You saw that, right?
Yeah, we both did it. And the thing about the death avatar thing that attacks you from the deck of many things is, if it kills you, you cannot resurrect at all. You are just perma-dead. There is no resurrection of any kind.
I'm kind of bummed. That's where I... But, hold on. I'm gonna see if this guy drops anything.
But eventually we got Pengo back, and the... Ooh, raise his stamina. But the deck of many things got burnt to a crisp because I lost 2 characters to it in the span of 1 minute.
Jesus fuck.
And so Cole was like, your deck of many things bursts into flames. I'm like, that's fair. That's very fair.
There was a... Because I'm pretty sure that's where my campaign started to die. My friends knew how to pester me to the point of where they could just get what they wanted. And one of them, like, they learned about the deck of many things, so they would go to every town and be like, hey, do you have a deck of many things? And I would always have to pretend like I didn't know what it was.
I don't know what that is.
I was like, what the hell are you talking about? Like,
Yeah.
get that weak shit out of here. But eventually I created, like, a casino boss. He had his mansion, and he was full of riches. And it was just, the premise was, it was just full of traps. And he built it specifically to be like, hey, if you get to the end of my house of riches, you can keep some of the riches. Yeah, we'll give you riches. And originally it was just going to be a shit ton of gold, and you could play against him to get, you could play craps against him to see if you could win even more money.
Nice.
But I had him go, I was like, all right, here, because instead of the extra gold, I'm like, you know what, if you win this roll, you'll get the deck of many things. And then they just drew every card of the deck at once.
There's at least like 2 to 3 cards in there that just instantly kill you. There's even one that does instantly kill you.
I had to edit I edited the deck because I didn't want. I made it less potent, but like.
Okay. Because like one card rips your soul out of your body and doesn't tell your companions where it's at. One basically takes you out from wherever you are, sequesters you somewhere else guarded by monsters, but then tells your party where you are, and you have to go on a quest to get it back.
Okay, so how they got out of that first one? They had like a patron god, and they had like the prayer ability.
Guys,
so what they would
Bye,
what
John.
the? Thinking the whole time then.
No, I just didn't realize you were leaving, John.
Yeah,
Ben,
I have 10-hour days going on right now, so.
Yeah, that makes sense. But pretty much how they got past the first problem, where he's just kind of trapped in another dimension.
yeah.
They had like a patron like goddess, so they just kind of kept wishing for things from this goddess, and eventually it was like, hey, hey goddess, can you give him back to us? So they just kept resting for weeks on end
Oh
in
my
the same
God.
room until they got him back.
Oh my God. I found a merchant, by the way.
Is our custom
Nice.
well?
I'm killing things.
What does he sell? He sells the prophet robes, the upper class robes. I know about going below the capital. He sells infinite ballista bolts, golden bolts, and golden arrows. Do I spend the runes to buy? Ooh, he sells 3 rune arcs. I'm gonna buy all those. Do I spend the money to buy? Ooh, and a perfume bottle. Do I spend the money to buy just a shit ton of golden arrows?
I wouldn't be opposed to it.
I bought 170 golden arrows.
Also, where are you?
Something else?
I should probably find you.
Wait,
Oh, there you are.
I can sell him my rune items and get even more golden arrows.
But yeah, once they kind of knew that they could play me for pretty much whatever they wanted, then they started asking for magic beans, which apparently could like grow pyramids filled with like demons and mummies.
Yeah, magic beats are fun. No, I'll let my players, like, if they want fancy, goofy ass shit, I will make a fancy, goofy ass, like, super, like, by the end of this, like, level 20 campaign, like, they were, like, fucking super, like, they were essentially demigods. But I was throwing shit at them that would have murdered a normal party.
Yeah.
So, because I'm like, look, if you want to be, like, super badass, super characters, that's fine. I'm going to put you in situations that are going to nearly kill you every single time.
I definitely realize I have a lot to learn as a DM, which is why I'm excited for this new campaign I'm designing. The premise is, it starts out as like a really happy, uplifting little, hey, you're on an island. You're living out your life as a normal island nomad. There's like a story of the goddesses and whatnot,
Yeah.
but that's just a thing. Like, just live your life. And then, at the start of the story, they're like helping out all the citizens. And, there's one like citizen who's like, ooh, I want to marry someone, but I don't know who I love most. And then you like pick one out of potentially 3 people.
Okay.
Because, you're helping these people out, and,
Yeah.
they're island nomads. You have,
Yeah.
like, one out of 3 people you can marry.
Yeah.
So, they help them out, and they give her advice. Like, hey, this guy's really cool. The 3
don't-
options are, like, a woodcutter, a bookworm guy, and this is not going to be an option, but if they were to attempt to do this, it would work. Gurk, the goblin, librarian. And he's just a...
Who should I marry? You need to marry the goblin. What?
Yeah.
Marry the goblin. I
But
mean,
everyone loves
okay.
it. Everyone's a nice people. It's like, if they convinced her, she would be okay marrying Gurk. Like, just Gurk. He's just this tiny little happy little friend.
I'll marry the goblin. It's not gonna work. Why not? I'm a giant. He's a goblin.
But then, like, at the beginning of the campaign, you learn that the goddess is being controlled by someone who's like basically laying waste to everything. You don't really know his motivations.
That's a big drop.
Yeah, you don't really know his motivations or anything, but she basically, since she's like the goddess of kindness and whatnot, she's like, please kill the person who's controlling me, which is like unheard of.
Oh, that must heal.
So no one really believes them. But then here's where it gets interesting. Oh shoot. What I'm really stoked about is this boss, or no, it's not a boss. Hold on, I'm trying to, yeah, there we go.
God,
But pretty much whoever they picked to be the husband will inevitably be basically destroyed permanently, bodily and mentally, and become one of the bosses.
Oh god.
No, not murdered.
They have
Pretty
to
much-
kill Gurk.
Pretty
We're
much what
sorry,
happens to
Gurk.
them
We have to kill
is they take people to embody one of the horrible sins of life to basically close off the world from the gods. So, and since he was, they killed his wife, they put him in as the eternal, like, void of sorrow.
That sounds bad. I have something. Oh, be careful with the...
Nah, not fake news.
I have a similar idea for that I'm probably gonna use for the Lich one shot.
Yeah.
Of I'm gonna keep a tally of every single person and thing ever killed by the party during the adventure.
Well, here, if I'm gonna be doing this one shot, I probably shouldn't be hearing this, right?
Oh, you can hear it,
Okay.
but you won't be able to prevent it.
Okay.
And here's the thing. Here's a very
Oh.
important skill to learn about D&D. Player knowledge versus
crap.
character knowledge. Being able to
Oh yeah.
make yourself
Differentiate the
forget.
two.
Yeah. So this is player knowledge, Ben's kidding. Ben's character won't know this. Everything, literally anything killed or knocked unconscious or basically eliminated by the party is going to get taken by the Lich, brainwashed, and brought in during the final fight.
Oh Jesus.
So there could be hundreds of
Oh,
things having
Jesus.
to be refought during that final. It will be hell for me. It
Also,
will be absolutely
Crabman.
hell for me, but I will. Crabman? Oh, I'm up near the Dragon Knight.
Oh, I'm down near Crabman.
Okay, hold on. I'm coming down to you. Where's Crabman at? Oh, are we going to the dungeon where the two bros are?
I'm not opposed to that, but I kind of want to fight Dragon Boy first. I just wanted to buy crab.
Oh, right, Crabman. That was not that big of a fall. That was not that big of a fall. That's bullshit. I'll be on my way shortly. But, yeah, so that's my idea. I'm probably not going to do that because, like I said, that would create hell for me. Hold on, I'm just going to rest. Okay. I had to spend a flask to summon Torrent, and I got a rot. That's some bullshit. Aw, there we
This
go.
guy's so sad.
Yeah. But, yeah, I probably won't do that idea because it'll create so much hell for me. So many things like that final fight, I would have to keep track of so many people.
Yeah.
Especially if I get together like a murder hobo party. Because I will gladly be like, they'll be like, we want to stab him. Okay, he dies. And they'll be like, oh shit, oh god, we need to be more careful. I'm like, nah, go ham. Kill everybody. Do it.
Not gonna lie, I hate. Hold on, one second.
You hate murder hoboing?
No, I hate dung eaters so much.
Oh, same.
He hurt his friend. He hurt Crabman.
He hurt Crabman.
He was like,
Oh,
I had to
yeah.
watch him do it to my friend. Like, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
What a
What are you looking at? Oh,
I want to kill him so bad.
selling Raya's necklace again for me. And boiled crab.
Like, it's
You
Crabman.
read of the dung? He's a madman. You see him though. I was in the same. He's a god. He's a killer. There's all sorts of shit.
But I've also got other, cause my friends, they kind of, what was it? They kind of hit me where it hurts at one point. I designed in our first time I did a campaign, I had designed this lava dungeon, and it was like a labyrinth, and it was really cool. But the premise was they were going there in order to search for a mother was concerned about her archaeologist son, and he was saying he was going there, and he hadn't come back in days.
Yeah.
Well, the premise was you go through, you find skeletons that aren't him, and he's like, where is he? And then while you're leaving,
Ben,
he's like,
let's go up and fight the Dragon Knight.
oh yeah, right. But after you're leaving, he's like, all right, I got all my supplies. Time to go in and explore. And they'll be like, hey, don't do it. And then he goes home. Well, they saw one of the skeletons, and they're like, Maddie, one of my kind of not gullible friend. How do I word this? She kind of believed it as face value, I guess.
Okay.
She was like, do you think that might be him? And then I think Megan literally looked at all of us and was like, Ben wouldn't do anything like that. And I'm just kind of sitting there like, she read me like a book. So I designed this new campaign to be the darkest shit I have ever come up with.
God, that sounds great. I can give you ideas, Ben. My mind is a black hole from hell.
No, I've thought of each of the patron sinners, and oh my god, some of them are horrifying.
Oh, I can probably do you worse. Hold on,
My
Ben.
Yeah.
Protection. Don't go out alone.
yeah.
Take this.
Oh, I love it. One of
Hold
my
on,
favorites.
I gotta buff myself still.
Yeah.
Gotta do this one. Gotta eat
My personal.
Gotta eat my flask.
Oh yeah.
I have a lot of prep time here.
I get you.
All right, let's do this shit.
but my personal favorite is the Patron Sinner of Fear. Pretty much what his curse is, he's been mortally taught fear. As both fear, he hates himself now because what he is he's trapped in a room filled with mirrors except for one stone circle in the center. And if he ever sees himself, the part of himself that he sees, it'll have glass coming out of it.
Oh, that's horrifying.
So he has to stare at this stone forever for fear of seeing his own face.
Because he'll just start having
if he
glass
ever-
protruding from his body.
Yeah, but if he ever closes his eyes, the glass will come out of his eyes.
Oh,
Like,
God.
it-
So,
like-
so
like,
he can't
if
ever
he-
stop. He can't ever, close his eyes.
Well, he can blink, but and sleep is fine.
I got something worse for you for him.
Yeah.
So, like, if he ever closes his eyes, the glass comes out of his eyes. So you just have him rip his own fucking eyelids off when they find him. Like, he reaches the point of the mindset where he can't take it anymore and just rips his own eyelids out.
Well, no, because these people have also been cursed to want to defend themselves, so that they can't, so that the church can't lose them. Because when they die, they have to find another.
Well, I'm not saying he died. I'm just saying, like, when they find him, because I'm assuming at some point they have to fight these people.
Yes, they have
I'm
to kill
saying,
them all.
I'm saying when they find him to fight him, just have him like lose his mind a little bit and just rip his own fucking eyelids off so he can't close his eyes. Like, so it's not like he's done it from the beginning. It's when they find him and confront him, he just goes like batshit crazy and rips his own fucking eyelids off.
I had another idea where he intentionally looks at his body so that he grows glass to hurt people with, like he punches people with glassy arms.
Oh, see, that's a good idea too.
Or he uses the church provides him momentary ability to loosen it, so he can use whips made of glass.
Nice.
Trust me, when boss designs are where I shine the most.
So I got a question.
Whenever
I got a
yeah.
Well, it's more of a. I'm thinking of different game mechanics that could be used against this guy. What happens if they cast blindness on him?
Well, he's also kind of cursed with, That's why I'm thinking his eyes will be fine, because they have to keep him scared.
So what happens if they cast fear on him?
It does nothing. He's already horrified at every moment.
So he's immune. So he's immune to the fear condition then.
Yes.
Okay. Because there's a build. You can do Oath of Conquest Paladin, and you can do it to the point where, you can basically do your channel divinity. If you're a high enough level Oath of Conquest Paladin, you have an aura of fear, or not. Basically, you have an aura around you that causes things to be afraid.
Okay.
And have to do a fear save, and then you can channel your divinity to basically say, anything that's afraid of me cannot move, or no, sorry, it's the aura is anything within it starts at a 10-foot radius, goes to 30 foot, but anything within a 10-foot radius, if it's afraid of you, has 0 movement speed.
Ugh.
And your channel divinity is in a large radius around you. You get to pick, and all the things you pick have to roll a will saving throw to not become frightened of you. So you can ascend, and then there's another aura you get that anything that's frightened of you that's within a vicinity takes damage, constant psychic damage on their turn. So you can basically just trap someone next to you and just stare at them and kill them.
That's another interesting part about this campaign. I'm keeping their classes relatively limited. Because they have a fighter, a ranger or assassin, a mage, and then a priest.
Okay.
So, I'm willing to do have subclasses. Maybe there's people they can learn from and that kind of stuff. I'm willing to learn, but I kind of want to keep things relatively limited.
Yeah, you want to keep it somewhat mundane-ish so they're not going fucking bonkers.
Yeah.
No, I understand.
Oh, but I love all the patron centers I've created. Oh my god, I love it.
So now you're making me want to play this.
You know what? I might talk to my group and see if I can get you in.
Please.
I need to learn.
I need D&D. And that's the thing about having an experienced person play with you, is I can I can throw things at you that you've never seen before that are not complicated but are interesting to deal with.
Because I'm not even joking. The reason I want to do the one shots with you is because I need it's hard to like how do I word this?
It's hard to learn on your own.
No, it's not that. It's like it's hard to dedicate yourself to one game for an extended period of time because exactly of like scheduling conflicts
I
and all that
fully
stuff.
I fully understand that. Like I would love to have like a long running D&D game, but just getting people to like stick with it is difficult.
Yeah. And that's why I'm hoping like my small group, they're going to be kind of cool with it, so they can but that's why I want to get you in on this game. But we learned pretty early on, if you have a lot of people, you get
Yes.
really bloated as like
Yeah.
a group.
Yeah, that's why if you do have a lot of people, if you have like if a few of those people are like experienced like myself, they basically run themselves.
Yeah.
Because a good tip for like to give to players and whatnot is like during combat, and when it's not your turn, think about what you want to do,
Yeah.
and like get your list of shit ready to go.
Yeah. Because that's our biggest problem. My current DM is trying to limit fights because it took so long.
Yeah. One thing
But
you can't.
but we like vibing,
Yeah.
So at some points we just kind of talk and chat and have fun.
Yeah. Like doing RP is always like I enjoy RP more than combat, but I also enjoy combat shit.
Well, it's not RP. We just like joke and vibe and have fun with each other,
Yeah, fair enough.
Which I like that too.
But one thing I sometimes did for combat is just tell people, like, when it's not your turn, like, if the thing you're wanting to attack is still alive, go ahead and make your rolls. Make your rolls, jot them down. That way, when it's your turn, you can be like, I rolled this, does this hit? I rolled this, does this hit? I rolled this, does this work? That sort of shit.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah, it does speed things up.
Actually, hold on. I want to like make a D&D Discord because you're an experienced DM, right?
I would say so at this point.
I want you to talk to Connor. I feel like you and him could learn so much from one another.
I've been
Or at
down.
least he can. I think he could learn a lot from you. But I want to try like some of your one shots because I feel like I would learn so much from you to be a better DM.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say better DM. You'd
No,
learn
I would
some
become-
things. Because here's the thing, I don't write anything down. I am bad about that.
Oh yeah,
Everything
I'm literally
stays in
creating
my head.
scripts.
Like
I have to create scripts, otherwise I do terrible.
I have started writing things down because I'll get ideas at work and be like, this is great. I'll get home and I'll jot it down in a little notebook and then I'll flesh it out later.
Yeah.
But see, most of my shit comes from theater of the mind because I am a shitty ass artist who cannot
You should
draw for shit.
I might still have my old script from my first campaign. I'm willing to share the document if you'd like to see it.
I've been down.
I planned very little, but what I did instead was I wrote a script. Just like, here's the things that'll happen, and even then it took forever.
Well, a lot of times I do that too. Like, I'll write down, here's how they're gonna start. Here's roughly where I want to end, like,
Yeah.
this session or like in a few sessions, and then here's a few like important points during the middle, and then basically I just let the players make their decisions and flesh it out as we go.
Uh-oh. Damn it.
No,
I'm a living.
to me.
I'm living.
I have used very little healing so far.
I've used a decent amount.
Damn horse.
It's a cool horse, though, let's be honest.
Oh, it's a dope horse. I mean, it's a horse that can breathe fucking fire. That's insane.
The hardest part, though, is... Oh my god. Oh my jeebus.
I got him.
Right, lightning hammer.
Yeah.
But, the hardest part I have is coming up with a lot of, like, character ideas.
Oh, I have
But not
endless amounts of that shit.
I'm ecstatic for my new one. He's just a dwarf cook, and his whole premise is he's trying to find all the flavors of the world.
Nice.
But, my friend was like, hey, in this world, everyone's gonna have magic. And I originally designed him with none. So he just comes from, like, a cooking guild where wizards were like, we're not gonna be wizards, we're gonna be cooks.
Like, we're
So
just
their
gonna
food's
cook,
like,
baby.
they pretty much have, like, healing abilities to their food, which is the canon way of describing how I do my cooking.
Nice.
But since he has no magic, he's like, you know what? we're gonna give you a crystal in your hand to make it magical. So like you'll have magic for food, but it'll grow as time goes on.
Nice. Yeah, I have
But
an
I also
endless
had an
amount
idea
of-
for I had an idea for a summoner, a necromancer. I had a bunch.
Like, I'll literally just print off character sheets and make characters.
The necromancer I find to be hilarious. He's constantly casting darkness on his face so you can never see him, and he's got like this, he's got this dark hood, so no one knows who he is, and he's just trying to find this person. He doesn't know who he is, he's just trying to find him. Well, when he finds him, he realizes, well, he knows what he is, but no one else knows what he is. Turns out, like, he's been dead this entire time, and he's been trying to find his body. He's
Oh,
trying to
damn.
understand who he is. But his name is, I forgot. Okay, hold on. I have like 10 more runes before I level up.
Ah, nice.
But his name is like, I forgot it. Pretty much the acronym for his name is Doot.
Dude.
Because like the Doom thing, the Doot.
Yeah.
I just thought it was so funny.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
I had, what was the idea? I had a character idea the other day that I was gonna print off, but I ran out of ink in my fucking printer, so I didn't.
Also,
do it.
do you have a website where I can print off character sheets without, cause like for homebrew shit?
Next time you come over, next time you come over, bring a flash drive. I
Done.
have the basic manuals for 5th edition on a flash drive that I can copy over to you, and then you can just print at the back of the player's handbook PDF. It has the character sheets you can just print off.
Couldn't you email them to me?
It's a big file.
Fair enough. Oh, listen to pretty music.
Yeah, the Duke Doots. The Duders.
Doot?
Newt.
He's back. Doot.
Doot.
But I looked up some homebrew necrotic spells. Because I decided I'm going to make this character. He can't use like fire or light spells, but he's basically a wizard.
Yeah.
But I'll take every necrotic spell that I can.
There's a lot of decent necromancy spells.
Bruh, the 9th level like best necrotic spell that I found was literally you roll 2d10s, the 10 and then the 1 through 10.
Yeah.
And whatever you roll depends like what you summon. If you roll like a 1, you get like 3 skeletons. Oh, Melina.
Oh yeah, she showed up for me too. Oh god damn it.
My utmost for bringing
never
me
mind.
here, and thus
Oh, is she
I
dipping?
shall depart. Farewell.
Yeah.
I shall leave. I wish you have. I have no.
Bye, Felicia. Alright, cool.
But
Yeah. What was the idea I fucking had? Damn, I'm trying to remember because it was funny as hell. Because I always like end up making broken as fuck characters because I min-max the shit out of my stuff. So I was just like, what if I didn't do that? What if I just made something that was just dumb? And oh, I remember what it was. So so druids. Good old druids, they can turn into animals, right?
yeah.
My idea for a druid was just like this super hippie druid that was like super into nature and was massively pacifistic to the point where like he wouldn't fight anything and he would try and heal up everyone after battle.
Aw.
Everyone.
Oh.
So basically if the party didn't murder a bad guy, he would like patch them up to where they weren't conscious but they weren't gonna like immediately die. And he would
Well,
leave
that's nice.
and he would just leave a little note with them being like, "Hey man,
Sorry.
if you ever need help, just come find me. I will help you." And he would want to solve everything with like potential diplomacy, and his animal form would just be a cow.
Nice.
Just
Also, if I do the
cow.
perfumer build, I want these instruments as my weapon.
oh my god, yes. There's videos you can find of people like a trio of guys being being the duders, and they just obliterate people in PvP with the bubbles.
I love it. Also, I'm very dead. I'm on my way.
God damn. It's
Yeah,
okay,
he
something
just-
else died and I got health for it. I think it may
just-
have been you.
He just went doot, and then I died.
Well, he had the big dude, so it was less of a dude, more of a dude.
Fair enough.
A dude with heavy reverb.
Isn't there a spell with Druid where you can walk between trees?
I think so.
Like tree walk?
Something like that.
I heard of a campaign where a dude actually like saved his campaign by doing that. because like he was in an office building and pretty much, what's that? Oh, is that a gargoyle?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's just a dude vomiting up perfume.
Oh, there's a gargoyle as well right there. I went down, by the way.
I stayed up
I'm
so
finding.
I can murder this guy.
I'm finding a page.
But he was like in an office building with like a bunch of like it was office buildings with decorative trees on every floor, and they got pinned in a room, and they're like, wait a minute, there's a tree above us, right? And the
You can
guy
just poof.
smiles because he knew, like, hey, you finally got it. And he's like, yeah, there's trees on every floor. And he's like, I'm gonna use tree stride and then go to the next floor and get the flash drive we needed.
Damn, nice.
Like that, I love that type of shit. I want to try, if I ever become a magician, I really want to start utilizing those kind of spells.
Oh yeah. My Pengo guy, most of his spells were, or sorry, no, Pengo had a lot of like attack spells and fancy like
Yeah.
big shit. But there was another wizard in the little group who I also played as because we had very few players. It was just me, Cole, and Luke. So Luke
Yeah.
controlled 2 characters. I was controlling 4.
Okay.
There was the Oath of Conquest Paladin. Her name was I can't remember her name, but Cole could never pronounce it right. Because it
Like
was
how I call the guy Brother Maynard.
yeah, it was a weird spelling of a semi-common name said in a strange way. But so I had her, I had Dave, who was my wizard, monk, rogue, fighter. To the point where Dave was extremely good at hiding and sneak attacking. All his
Nice.
spells were just utility spells. And he fought with his fists. Now you might
Nice.
think level 2 monk, you use a D4 for your fist, not that great. Unless you take fighter and get to second level and get your fighting style.
Oh
There's
yeah.
there's a fighting style called unarmed fighting style where any of your punches are a D8, which is equal to a mid-level monk.
Nice.
So he had that. He had the 2 levels of monk just to get the key abilities and like the faster movement and unarmored defense. So he was primarily a wizard. He was a level 3 rogue mastermind. So he like got really good at like skills and also like directing people in the battle. Oh shit, these guys do lightning. I forgot about that. But his primary form of, and he was a war mage wizard, or
Oh god.
a wizard of like the war school. And one of the nice things about them is they can sacrifice their ability to cast spells for a turn to basically up their armor class.
Oh yeah, I remember you talking about something like that.
And he would do that and shield, and then basically have like a really high AC against an attack. So he was the epitome of a class cannon, because he would run in, punch, but he would also, because it technically counts as a melee attack, he would punch people and cast Green Flame Blade on his fist.
Oh my god. But that counts as a spell, so that means he can't shield.
No,
Right?
no. He can still do the thing. Because the thing,
Even though it's a spell?
so, well yeah, because shield is a reaction.
Oh.
So, and
But
Green
I thought you
Flame
said-
Blade is a cantrip.
Oh, so spells and okay.
Yeah.
So you forfeit your ability
so
to use spell slots.
Yeah, so basically you have to wait a turn to be able to cast any spells, unless you do it again, in which case you basically have to, if you use the ability, you have to wait a turn to be able to cast like spells. Cantrips, perfectly fine. So this man had, because he took a bit of, I think, no, he didn't take any warlock. This man had about 7 cantrips.
Nice.
Of varying,
Cantrips are awesome.
of varying type. Yeah, his primary form of attack was cantrips. Oh, did he take? Oh yeah, he was also a bit of a warlock because he wanted Eldritch Blast. So he was.
Wow, he just classed in everything.
Oh yeah, he had a little bit of everything, mostly wizard. I realized though when he gets to high level, he's gonna be like so fucking useless.
Yeah.
But I was like, that's fine. It's okay. And I like went into Dave's backstory. He was basically a former soldier. Like he had the soldier background. Whose entire platoon was slaughtered by monsters and demons on the battlefield.
Uh-huh.
So anytime like a demonic-esque. There's gonna be an archery guardian popping up.
Yeah, I remember this guy.
Anytime there's like, well, come here, let me heal you, and give you blessings.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
So anytime there was like any sort of like demon or like really big like monster or particularly
Oh, snake.
snakes that showed up, he would just go into PTSD mode, which would either be A, Dave would just like run away and hide, or B, Dave would proceed to kill whoever was in front of him. This did at one point result in Dave murdering a shopkeeper they were interrogating by just ripping his head off his shoulders.
Oh my god.
Cole and Luke were just like, I was like, look, Dave's got PTSD, man. It comes in one of two forms. Murder or hiding.
Dark.
Yeah.
How'd you get past Johnny Law that time?
The city had been overrun by snake demons, and like was in a full upscale revolt. That Dave had managed to accidentally discover the entire plot of, and was trying to find a way to like get rid of it, until the other characters in the party fucked it up. Because essentially they went to a blacksmith, which was the shopkeeper they were interrogating. They went to a blacksmith to basically get enchanted weapons. Several of them spent a lot of money to enchant weapons. Dave decides to just hide and sneak back into the shop. Dave is very good at this. Dave does not get seen. Dave sneaks around the counter and takes his money, and then Cole was like, well, you hear footsteps coming in the room. I was like, I hide underneath the table. He's like, alright, you do. I rolled another like stealth check, and I was very, very well hidden. And then the shopkeeper and the leader of the fucking revolt walk in to basically discuss the plans, and Dave's sitting underneath the table. And I was like, how do I get out of this? Oh wait, I have an idea. I was like, Cole? Dave stands up in between the two of these men who have not seen him yet. He's like, okay. And as he stands up, Dave just goes, gentlemen, I have a proposition for you. Because they were talking about how to kill like the lord of this town, and Dave and the party had an audience coming up with this lord, because Pengo had already like made friends with this lord, was like in his castle and shit.
Yeah. I like how you're actively conspiring against yourself while also helping yourself.
Oh yeah, I can
It's
play
very
an
funny.
entire game of D&D.
Hey, it's one of those guys.
Yeah, I can play an entire game of D&D by myself, but I'm told it's just writing a book.
Yeah.
But so Dave's just like, okay, I can do this. So he just stands up and tells the guys, hey, I have a proposition. They freak out. He's like, hey, I have an audience coming up with the Lord. I'll kill him for you. I'm a stone cold assassin. They're like, okay, yeah, sure, do that.
Oh, right.
Horn. Yeah. And they're like, okay, yeah, if you can do that, have at it. And so Dave then convinces these guys to give him a bunch of fucking money and shit.
Oh no.
They leave. He tells the party, and the party's like, well, let's go back there and get that cult leader. He's like, okay, sure. But oh wait, no, it wasn't money. He convinced them to like before the assassination, he convinced the like cult leader and several other like leading members of the cult to meet him at the stay up by the side of Grace, by the way. I'm gonna bring the elevator shortcut up.
Well, oh yeah, okay. Because
But
I need the heals and I need the runes and
yeah,
whatnot.
I killed the boy. He does respawn, by the way.
I know. We're gonna go down there, grab my stuff, and then we can keep going or whatever.
Yeah, but so Dave was like, if you guys meet me at the gates, because we're gonna leave. All right. And he asked for like some like assassin supplies and whatnot. If you meet me there, like after my audience with the Lord, get me this stuff, I'll be able to get back in after we do this job for him, and I'll kill him then. They're like, okay, yeah. So
Also, did not know that this was here. I quite literally had wasted so much time just going down that same pathway when I could have just unlocked that.
yeah, but
Lol.
Dave then proceeds to go and tell, like, they go to the audience with the Lord to get the job they were sent to do. Proceeds to tell the Lord about this and set up a sting operation. To basically, he tells the Lord, be at this gate at this time. I'm meeting the leaders of this rebellion, all of them, because they want me to kill you. And he's like, okay, all right, you know what, sure. Unfortunately,
Oh no.
the rebellion happened before the allotted meeting time, and Dave was like, "Oh shit, that wasn't supposed to happen."
Shit.
In short, Dave stole all the party's money back, but never told the party. So for like most of the adventure, Dave had like 20,000 gold on him and just never told anybody. Until at one point, they were like, "We need to buy things, but we don't have any money." And Dave was like, "Oh, I got this," and just started throwing money at people. And they were like, "Where'd you get this?"
Nice.
He was like, "Oh, when you bought
Don't
your
worry about
magic
it.
weapons, I stole it back. I've had it this every time the party spent money, Dave would just go back in and steal it back."
That's fucking awesome.
And I'm just like, yeah, Dave is a kleptomaniac for sure.
If he's good at it.
Oh yeah, he never got caught.
I think with our groups, we never really worry about alignments. We just kind of play how we want to play.
Yeah.
So it's never really worried about that. But I am very curious on how I could min-max my chef character, because I want to go full support. Like, I want to try going full on help my
Well,
homies.
you 100% have to get the chef feat.
What's that one?
Basically, anytime you rest, you can make little goodies that give benefits to your party.
That's actually like a huge part. That's literally what the class is based off of. There's even like cooking archetypes.
Yeah.
My little pouch can hold 12 of them.
Nice.
Obviously, I'm going sweet archetype, but I'm actually kind of stoked because the sweet one, what it does is it heals double now,
Okay.
but what it does is
I'm gonna tell you about this character of mine that I used to have in another game. This is actually the game where I was the troll. By the way, the troll's name was Jesus.
awesome.
So he was Troll Jesus who couldn't die. And literally
Incredible.
to get out of the dungeon, we had to like use a gravity lift type thing and ascend through the ceiling. So he literally just was like, "Your god is ascending to heaven now," to the monsters
Aw.
inside the dungeon.
Damn.
It was the stupidest shit. They fucking hated me for it. They were like, "God, could you stop?" I'm like, "No, Troll Jesus must live."
There's the thing.
But the character before Troll Jesus, he died by looking at a door and having it like getting negative levels, which basically if you go into like level 0, you're dead.
Damn.
This guy dead. He was a centaur knight. So he was basically a centaur. This was back in 3.5 as well, I think.
Yeah.
But he was a centaur knight. But what we did is he had a saddle. He put the wizard on his back. So he would go into the battle and the wizard would just blast spells and shit from atop him.
Nice.
If whatever game you play the chef in, if I am able to play in it, I'm gonna try and be this centaur and just put you on my back.
No, like I'm about to play. Our first go around is this Saturday.
Oh damn, nice.
But so how my character starts is I have an apron that gives me more. It gives me more AC for my intelligence. Oh,
Oh fuck. They got
be
you
careful
hard.
though, guys.
Yeah, I know.
So every
Rainbow
time I
guy
get
is a
like,
problem.
because I think the lore is once I think how they worded it was for every intelligence I learn more about cooking and get more stains. That was giving me extra AC for some reason.
Okay.
But the thing that I'm super excited about is my spoon. I come with a bunch of cooking utensils, and one of them is a two-handed giant spoon. And what I can do is I can load my sweets onto that spoon, and then I can just yeet them like a catapult. And people can use their reaction, and if they succeed on a deck save, they just eat it midair.
I like it.
So I'm just gonna be like, hey yo, sweets inbound! And just like fling.
Incoming sweets.
But I'm also gonna be I'm a Scottish dwarf.
Oh my god.
So I'm gonna be like, hey yo laddie! Sweeties incoming! It's gonna be so stupid, I love it.
Oh, cool, I got the armor and the greaves. Dope. That
Is
sounds
this the front door?
No. It's just
Oh.
a gate. It's just a gate door.
Where are we? Oh. This leads to nothing. Like, look at the map.
Yeah, I know.
Why?
Some dude's personal shit
Oh,
bathroom.
that
I don't know, man.
is so confusing. Oh dang, we're about to go. Not about to, but like we're in the area with Moog.
Are we?
Yeah, we can go into the sewers.
Oh, that's right. He's down. That is how you get there to the proper ways. You go down to the sewers and shit. I almost
Well,
never go the
well, that's
proper
the
way.
well, that's not the proper way. I mean, pretty much you just find him down there. The other way is with what's it called? There's an area in the snowfields.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, Moog is just casually down there.
Not today, bitch. God, we are horrible.
Pretty scary. But yeah, in my campaign, I'll talk to the homies and see if they'd be allowing another.
Yes, please.
I know you have the cravens, and I get that.
I got an itch, Ben, and I can't scratch it. Only dice can scratch my itches. Hold up. I think I can level up again.
Ooh, a cane sword. What's that?
Literally just a cane that's a sword. If I use all of these, I can level up maybe twice. I got a gold rune 11. I have a hero's rune 5 and a lord's rune. Hero's rune
This is a
5
terrible weapon.
gives 35,000 souls. Lord's rune gives 50,000 souls. I might be able to get 3 levels here.
Oh, you rested.
Yeah, I'm leveling up. Just two levels.
What's
Another
this
level
do?
Spell, another level of defense. I hear
Pull the
duty.
lever. No idea. Pull the lever. No idea what it does.
Oh, it opens the door below us.
Oh, I see it.
It's basically a shortcut door.
Nice.
Well, no, not that one. That one's already open. But in there is the real version of round table hold.
Oh yeah.
From here we can get down somewhat safely. Yeet. Oh, I almost missed. Be careful of a guy who's shooting great arrows at us. He will kill you.
Ah, fake news.
And if we hadn't already killed Rykard, there would be a fight in here alongside Bernal to fight 2 dudes to get
Oh,
some cool sets of armor. But they're not necessary.
next time then.
Yeah. Here's a painting. I don't know what this painting gives, and there's also a side of grace. Have you rested
Oh,
since you
yeah.
died?
Which time? It's
I don't
probably
know.
under key items, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, nope. I don't. Oh, I have one. Vulnerability, defense.
Yeah, you should probably rest.
Alright.
Don't need you dying on me.
Not yet.
Yeah, not yet. Up, 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 up.
I don't feel like using rune items to level up. I'll be fine.
Going here. Oh yeah. Oh no, the stairs, they're broken. It's okay, there's other way. There's another way to the top.
2-finger prayer book.
Yay!
Items for you. Oh, that's a... Wait, that's not a friendly person.
Darn kitchen staff. Hiding out here eating all the potatoes. Look at all the food these fuckers got in here. They're hoarding. There's literally nothing in this room other than the murder of those people.
Yeah, it is a bit weird.
It is a bit peculiar. We'll
It
go.
always confuses me why there's always just multiple round table holds and firelink shrines and all
Well,
that stuff.
Well, the round table hole we go to is a pocket dimension.
Oh, makes sense.
It's just a copy of that round table hole. But I'm pretty sure it's just Gideon's like little pocket dimension round table.
Okay.
It's like somewhere inside the Erd tree is where it resides. That's why when you light the tree on fire,
Oh
so
yeah,
too
that
does your
makes
round,
sense.
so too does your round table light on fire. Goddamn
That
dog
makes
following
sense.
us. Got him.
Hey, wet blade
Yeah.
and hammer. Hammer.
Yeah.
Where's the hammer? Oh, Ayo, Master Hugh build.
And then in here, a hero's rune on top of Fia's bed and the buy my sword emote.
I wonder where Fia is. Don't
rune-
tell me, but I.
A rune arc on the table. Well, I'll be honest with you, I don't remember how to get down.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, if we explore like we have been, we'll make it to. I think we.
Hey, it's the weapon.
I'm pretty sure we have missed the entrance to like the next part of Ronnie's area.
Oh, we'll find it. How hard can it be?
I don't remember because it's supposed to be part of the Ansel River, which is underneath Rhea Lucaria, but I don't remember where the other entrance is.
Oh right, torch.
Look,
Lamp.
It's Gideon's little room.
His hideaway.
What a loser. Hey, it's the poop room. With
Yep,
another.
seedbed curse.
Yeah. One day I'll do his quest.
I don't want to.
One day I'll do it just so I can understand it, and then never do it again.
I know you gotta like. I'm mad that I know what you have to do to him, but I don't want to know what you have to do to him.
Yeah, it ain't pretty.
It's awful.
Yeah. Do I have the ability to wield? Oh, cool, I can.
But with this new D&D campaign that we're gonna try, I'm gonna see if I can like actually try to role play.
Hold up, Ben, there's a thing down the stairs here if you didn't get it.
Oh, okay.
Just don't fall off the stairs.
Okay.
I like doing roleplay, it's fun. The only question is, what should I play if I am allowed to do so? So many horrifying options I can wreak upon you. Oh, also, we gotta go to the Colosseum.
Oh yeah. But remember, in my campaign, its classes are relatively limited.
Oh no, I'm fine with that. I like working on a budget, so to speak. It limits how much I can break things. Because like I said, I love making a broken character. I also love playing just a normal ass motherfucker.
Do you know how to design like a support character really well?
Do what now?
Like, what other things could I do if I wanted to go full on support?
Well, becoming a wizard would definitely help because you can get the utility spells and whatnot. Ooh, actually, if you want to be like a really good support that not a lot of people do, you can be a bard. Bard is a lot of support stuff, and there's a lot of good, like bard schools and whatnot. Like the subclasses and whatnot that would probably synergize well with your idea of being a support guy.
Yeah. I might see if I can dual class it. So how does dual classing work? Do you just say I get like a level in this?
Everyone does it a little differently.
Oh, oops.
Basically the way I do it, and I think this might be the official way.
Hey, it's that guy.
I don't remember 100%. Is essentially like when you level up. You level up. So let's say you're a fighter monk. Okay, so
What
first
matters
level you
this
start as a
issue of
fighter.
Radigan, really?
And actually
The
there are
Earth
rules in
Tree,
the books
heart
for
of the
like,
Golden Order,
so when you
lies before our
multi-class,
very
you don't
eyes.
get all the
Why
like
must
level
these
1
qualms
starting
come to you
features of a
now?
class. There's a section in the
We were
player's
on the
handbook that
very
talks about it,
cusp.
and it tells you, like, let's say you're a fighter and you want to level into monk. I
Yeah.
believe monk you have to have like a certain amount of like wisdom and dexterity to be
Okay.
able to multi-class into it. And when you multi-class into it, it tells you if you're gonna be a monk, here's the things you get at the start, at first level, and then it's normal from there. But when you level up, it's essentially so like you go to level 2, you go into monk. So your character level 2, you're a level 2 character, but your first level fighter, first level monk.
Okay, and max level is like 20. You
Yeah,
can only
max
have.
level is 20.
Okay.
So you can multi-class as many times as you want, but max character level is 20. If your DM wants to do something absolutely batshit bonkers, you can go above that.
Yeah, we tried doing that once. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, it gets nuts. So level 3
Where's the
comes
fist
around.
that I got? Oh, there it is.
Yeah. So level 3 comes around. You can either choose to level up your fighter or level up your monk. And
Like
then
my hands.
nice. And then 4th level, you can level up one of them or the other. So basically each time you level up, you choose one or the other, or you can multi-class again.
Okay.
Oh, I gotta. How experienced are your players with artificers?
We have never played one once.
Aha, there we go. I can bring one of those crazy bastards into the game.
Cause my guy is gonna be mostly intelligence based, so I need something that kind of fits that, and I feel like bards don't really do that.
That's a good point. Artificer would be a good fit. I'm finding the
Okay.
right book. Tasha's. Because I'm pretty sure Artificer... Level 9. Or not level 9, page 9.
What's wrong with Gold Mask?
He's pissed about a riddle. And also, if you guys need to borrow any books, I got a fuckload of them. That I'd be more than willing to bring along to entice them to let me join. Potentially. So many books. Okay, yeah, so to multi-class into an artificer or something like that, you have to at least have an intelligence score of 13 to take a level in the class.
Oh, hold on one second. I'm listening to dialogue.
Okay.
Okay, so is this where I have to get the incantation that reveals truths?
Yeah. It only
Where is it?
requires, like, intelligence.
Oh, I'm a little shaken.
Do I just talk to him continuously?
Study incantations doesn't have... Hold up, let me look at that prayer book I just got.
So where do I get the spell?
That's what I'm trying to figure out here. Key
Uh,
icons. The Lord's Shield, Lord's Aid. Fuck, I don't remember.
could it be in the prayer book we
Did
got?
you need...
It is not. Speaking of the prayer book, I'm just gonna give it
Did
to
you
him and
need-
buy the spells real quick. Give the prayer book.
That? It's incantation.
Oh hey,
Very
we got the
well,
You're
I
Beautiful
cannot, even if it... Oh,
stone. I don't know where we got that.
the master... Well, until
Long
he
while ago.
the golden... The name of who? The master... His finger... Curse mine. The master...
Oh, I know where we get the spell. We have to go beat the golden ghost boy. It's in it's in his boss arena at the top.
Okay.
Lord's
Well, I know.
Heal and Lord's Aid. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, so Artificer is an intelligence-based class, and there's actually a subclass of it that would be pretty good for the thing you're thinking of.
Okay.
So for Artificer, for the subclasses, there are 4. So yeah, 3rd level you get your Artificer Specialist, which
Okay.
there is Alchemist, Armor, Artillerist, or Battlesmith.
I feel like Alchemist would probably be best for me.
That's what I was thinking. Alchemist, you're really good at like making different potions and elixirs and stuff with different effects. So
Okay.
very, very supporty. Battlesmith would be another one that'd be somewhat supporty because you basically you're a smith, and you get to make like a little like buddy companion thing, like a little mechanical animal companion,
Nice.
basically a construct. But yeah, so alchemist would be a good one for you.
Okay. I might have to look into Alchemist. Because I'm creating a character sheet. I might do that. Like, after we beat Godric, I might create a character sheet and just start working with that. But
Yeah.
I'm still debating it. It's so difficult to choose, you know?
How'd you get back up?
Oh, I just walked down.
Oh, I see, I see. Oh, then I can go back up on this little branch here. Just have to avoid the dutes and the big dude.
Because I might also go just full on,
Chef.
just like full cook, but
It gets... here's the thing about multi-classing, especially if you're multi-classing multiple different like spellcaster classes. So let's say you want to be a wizard and a warlock.
yeah.
When you cast spells, you have to specifically remember which ones are wizard, which ones are warlock, because they both use different stats. Warlock goes off charisma, wizard goes off intelligence.
Oh, that's you.
Same with... Oh my god. Why is my shield not up? Same with your, Oh, Jesus. Oh, I'm dying horribly here. Oh my god. Same with your, like, spell save DCs and that sort of stuff. They're different for the two different classes. So,
Okay.
normally if you multi-class into two different, hold on, I gotta make a bolus to
You're
get
good.
rid of my poison. So normally if you like multi-class into two different spellcasters, it's usually a good idea to, and then let me give you some protections. Usually a good idea to like, so like Warlock and Sorcerer, I believe both use Charisma, so like they synergize well. Because you only have to worry about one stat for your shit,
Okay.
rather than multiple ones. I'm super beefed
This
up.
This guy always confused me. Like, why is he here?
Because it's just a visage of Godfrey here to stop people from climbing the oak tree.
Makes sense.
Let's go, you golden ghost.
I think I beat this guy on my first try.
I did as well. Subsequent times fighting him, I've struggled horribly.
He's just mostly good at catching and rolling away, so.
Yeah.
Plus, I fought, you know, the actual Godfrey enough times.
Yeah. And this one doesn't do the horrible Horaloo shit. The fucking suplexes and the body slams and the choke slamming and the elbow dropping.
Yeah. Damn it.
Let's get funky, Mr. Golden Boy. Funk me up. I said I want to get funky.
When I played this game, I thought Godfrey was dead until like I saw him. I'm like, wait, he's alive?
I think he was just like an exile or some shit. Or...
Yeah, he was. I was, because turns out when they talked about the Godfrey, or whoever the other one was.
Godric.
No, it was his other son.
Oh.
The one Fia's like so much. Godwin, I think.
Yeah, Godwin the Golden. Yay!
Talisman pouch.
Talisman pouch.
And a lot of souls. So now I'm gonna crunch all of mine.
some more to crunch. So many.
I'm gonna crunch all of mine, and then I'll level up.
Smart. 2 more limbs.
And I'm normally a hoarder.
Nothing wrong with hoarding. Give myself more
I like-
faith. My god. And I have an even bigger healing spell.
Nice.
The Lord's Heal. Massively heals.
Maybe like once we're done, I'll look up how to be an alchemist, because I don't think that the chef gets like spell slots. I think he just improves his food and can do more attacks, because he also gets like he has a bunch of weapons like which are just cooking utensils.
Okay.
Like I'm pretty sure he's got a serrated knife, which gives him +2 to attacks, not damage, but attacks.
Yeah.
Also, guess how many runes I have?
Like 500,000.
Ah, damn it, 343.
Ah, damn.
Now it's not as impressive.
Hey, you told me to guess.
And I'm glad you did. But he also has that giant spoon. He gets butcher knives, which if you crit with a butcher knife, you can like stab off limbs.
Nice. I also have this one called Lord's Aid that alleviates sleep. Oh fuck, what did it? Sleep, blood loss, poison, and whatnot.
And you're about to get another good one. Also, what's this?
What the fuck are you?
Oh, oops, I went in an elevator.
That's a little far down. I think I'll die.
You will.
There's crucible
there's like
knights
a-
down there.
Should I go back up, or are you coming down?
I'm coming down. I'm just bringing the elevator back up so I can come
Okay.
down.
Oh, this is the statue. Regression alone reveals secrets.
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew. I was always so confused about this stat. I never really saw this one, but I've always seen like what you have to do to it.
Yeah. Now the actual spell is up top here. Oh my god, no, I know what I'd do. For a character. It would be... Oh, I'd have to think about how I would do. It would be a ranger, which you don't see a lot of often because people shit on ranger a whole lot for some reason. I think they're okay.
Okay.
It would definitely be a high fantasy Wild West cowboy.
Awesome. So is there nothing over here?
Not at the moment.
Damn it, I want to go into Chalice. I want to be liquid.
Liquefy me. Cause I can lay on my country accent pretty thick.
I don't know how to be a Scotsman, but it's gonna be fun with me goofing around trying to figure it out.
Oh my god.
Oh. Hello.
Yeah.
This is literally just gold tiles. Motherfuckers be rich.
And my only thing about the ranger is, because rangers eventually get an animal companion, I would just ask that mine be a horse.
Oh, nice.
So that way I can like ride up on a place like a fucking cowboy.
You said you watched all the videos showing how to be about all the bosses in Sekiro, right?
No.
Oh, you never saw all the bosses?
I've seen most of them. I never watched a video of them. I just watched a guy play it. And I
Did you
managed to
ever
catch-
see
Which
I-
one?
the second owl fight?
I think that's the only owl fight I've seen.
The one where he summons the owl?
Yeah.
I wanted to learn how to I wanted to learn how to do that,
Nice.
which it can be done if you do like a samurai wizard to get the a familiar, and then you just turn it into an owl, and then you just let it fly around.
Yeah. Here's the thing, my cowboy would definitely fight with uncommon weaponry. That being the hand crossbow as like a sort of 6-shooter, you know. Except it's a pew. Pew. And a whip.
Nice.
Because, you know, kind of works as like a lasso type thing.
Yeah.
So that book
So-
we just grabbed.
Do we give to Golden Boy?
Key items. Golden Order Principia. Yeah, Radagon's Rings of Light and Law of Regression.
Ah, that's it. Kind of sucks that he didn't have a grace.
Yeah, which means we gotta go past all the stupid gladiators again, but they were chumps anyways.
Can I make that? No.
we-
I very much cannot.
We can make this one though. Yeah, go back this way.
Because multi-classing is a very interesting idea because you limit your total potential, but you gain different potentials. It's a very...
Yeah, you broaden your horizons, but you can't be. It's sort of like the jack of all trades sort of thing. Because a jack of all
Yeah.
trades is a master of none, but is not very often bested in like a single subject.
I assume I'm not limited to... I could probably learn how to make potions if I had like a book or something, but...
Maybe, but not like the ones
Maybe.
that the like
Yeah.
actual alchemists makes. Like they make like,
Oh, yeah.
like special shit.
I had to look into that too.
You could also just be a sorcerer who has their oh no, sorcerer's not intelligence, it's charisma based. Never mind. Or you could just dive headlong into the chef.
I think I might try that, but I don't know. It's difficult.
Multi-classing is a fun thing to do once you have a
Did you
good
need
understanding
something?
of several different classes.
Well, this is good to indeed.
Alright, so it's the...
Law of Regression, which requires a whopping 37 intelligence, and only intelligence to do. You have that much intelligence, right?
Which one is it?
The Law of Regression.
Yeah, I got it. I have 40 intelligence. I'm good
Ah.
to use it.
Sweet.
So-
I don't remember where the fuck we have to go. He points.
Oh. Oh, Law of Regression? I know where it is.
Well, there's a specific area we have to go to that when you do it reveals, like, the answer to the...
Yeah, I know where it is.
Oh, okay.
We were just standing at it.
Oh, it is just that giant statue with the note in front of it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, okay.
Because that's the secret. That... Do you know
It-
about that one?
Yeah, that Radagon is America, and
Yeah.
America is Radagon.
Yeah.
Which doesn't
It-
make...
Because Turtle Pope was like, there is a secret of Radagon's, of Radagon's true form. He
Yeah.
carved it into a statue. Oh wait, I gotta learn the spell, goddammit. Don't want to be that fool. Because I think if I reach level 20, which I really doubt that I ever will, because I don't know if Connor will make this a very long campaign.
Yeah.
If I reach level 20, I can get a second taste archetype,
Ooh.
which I can choose between sour, umami. I think I definitely would choose, I don't know what I would choose.
So it's
But the
clear that
sweet-
Connor is allowing some homebrew stuff here and there, right?
Oh, no, yeah, no, 100%. Because I feel like homebrew
Okay.
shit is
I have... It's a 3.5 class that I'd have to adapt to 5e, which I think I could do easily enough. It's a bit stupid.
I
But
think we're
it's-
gonna stick with just the group for the first campaign, just because we're all getting together learning it. But for my
Yeah.
campaign, I will definitely invite you for it, or at least I'll see if there'd be allowing it, if that's makes.
Yeah.
Okay. How does this work?
I think you
How
just
do I
gotta be.
use
I
it?
think you gotta be in front of it and do the spell.
Oh. It's not really working.
It's an incantation, Ben, not a sorcery.
Oh.
So you gotta cast it with a seal.
Hold up. Do I even have enough for a seal?
The claw mark. Do you have the claw mark seal? It requires literally just 4
Probably.
strength and 10 base faith. Which is what we have because we started as the wretch class that just has 10
Yep.
in every stat. Alright, cool. What? Pretty lady?
So now we go talk to them again?
I think so.
Does that spell have any more use?
No.
Dope.
I don't know if there's
And I will
other.
never-
I don't know if there's other weird, interesting things you can change by doing that or not. But yeah, I don't think it has much other. Can we go that? But yeah, this way. Ooh,
I
ooh,
don't
ooh, ooh,
think
ooh,
so.
Oh, oh, oh god! I almost fell through a hole to my death.
Well, rainbow stones exist for a reason.
I don't think we can live. Did it break?
Ayo.
Or did it land?
Ayo. I lived.
Nice.
Man, we've passed this guy like 4 different times.
He's probably
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
he's
angry
probably
dude with
like,
axe.
oh, you guys are back again, huh? Well, I guess I'll have to kill you.
Bro, we've done this enough. You're terrible.
Get off my swamp.
Get off my plane.
Just
If I was a skydiving instructor, I would totally do that to my people.
get off my plane.
Yeah, just grab them and be like, get off my plane, and then throw them out.
I would look at one guy and be like, who wants to get kicked off the plane? Someone would be like, I'll do it, and I'll just grab him, put him at the door, and be like, this is Sparta, and just kick him.
That's awesome.
Oh, yes, the master is. And after coming all this. Who exactly? His finger has. But the Erd tree. Why must we were on the.
Maybe we have to talk the gold mask.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, tell him that Radagon is America. Golden Order totality.
T-pose.
Oh my god.
What on earth did you? Well, not
Where?
that I'm master's finger.
They knew
moves
what they were
again,
doing.
Resuming his. I haven't the. So I'd like to pass a glimpse.
They
Into the
knew what
heart
they
of
were
the
doing.
Golden Order.
What did he... What does he mean? Oh, the immutable shield, which is increases left-hand shield affinity and ailment resistance, which can't do because it requires intelligence. Damn. And of course, there's the Radagon Rings of Light that requires 31 int and 31 faith. Well, I mean, that's a cool spell and all. Or incantation, but... Neat.
To think, or at least, how would such a sadly? Do you have a? Well, either way,
So what happens to
I
Gold
can
Mask
continue
now?
my documentation. In truth, it matters very little whether I understand the master's thoughts or not. I am merely his scribe. It is my sole and unwavering purpose.
First found out about in tow. After getting access to Lane capital, he's near the Colosseum. He then relocates to the mountaintop of the Giants. His corpse can then be found near his original location at the bottom of the Colosseum in the Ashen Capital. After you do his giant thing.
That's dark.
Yeah.
What a pretty tree, though.
The Corn's questline. So how do you actually...
I really hope Corrin doesn't go mad or evil, but that's literally everyone in these games.
I don't think it does. Okay, let's see here. After casting this, revealing a plot point, go back to Goldmask, tell them what you found. After leaving them, reloading the same place won't make them disappear. Goldmask and Corn will move to the bridge south of Stargazer's ruins, right above the ancient Snow Valley ruin site grace. Oh, a dialogue option also appears to give Brother Corn the tonic of forgetfulness that you can get from Tanith's chair after we killed her. Near the start, Corn will refuse the potion and the item will remain in the player's inventory, but it'll change the final step in the quest line. Ooh, I don't want to do that. After completing Crumbling Farum Azula, Goldmask can be found in the capital again. He moves to the bottom of the Colosseum cliffs facing the west side of the Erdtrees. I know where that is. He'll give you the Mending Rune of Perfect Order. Reload the area to loot the Goldmask set. Corn can then be found at one of the possible 2 locations. If you offered him the tonic of forgetfulness, he will remain at the bridge south of the Stargazer's ruin where you last saw him. Talk to him, he'll be unaware of Goldmask's absence, reload the area, and then collect all okay, it's a normal location, because I'm not going to offer him that fucking thing, because that just seems horrible. To make him forget all that he found out.
Aw. Yeah, that's no fun.
Yeah. He will be near the base of the giant spiral spear in the Leyndell Ashen capital after you completing Farum Azula. Speak with him to exhaust all dialogue, and then after reloading the area, you can find a flail, Corn's bell bearing, and Corn's robe where he was sitting. Aw. I just want the gold mask set because imagine me,
You have
Father
with a
Tim,
gold mask.
wearing this outfit. Basically, a pair of golden undies, a giant sunflower mask, and a little shawl.
Beautiful.
I know. Oh my god. Hold up.
I have to T-pose.
First, I must put on my lantern.
We are the light. Beautiful.
Look at my face staring at you, Ben.
Look at mine, at yours.
Hold
This
up.
was how it was meant to be.
Hold up. I gotta get as perfect as I can. Alright, this is pretty damn close.
This is how it was meant to be.
Exactly.
Wait, hold on, hold on.
What?
Aw, damn it, I can't edit it.
What?
I was gonna take off my hat. Hold on.
Wait. No, I have a request to make this truly what it should be. I need you to put on the Godskin Apostle
Oh
set.
god, no.
I need. Well, you're putting on the Skinny Man set.
Okay, that's better than the fat man.
Well, of course, I'm the fat man in the relationship here.
I don't know if I'll be able to wear the whole thing, but I'll try.
Well, you don't have to move. You just gotta put it on, and then T-pose.
Oh yeah.
And then we're just gonna T-pose next to each other.
Knox Greaves. Where's the? There they are. Oh, Apostle.
All right, you ready? Stand next to me. And
Yes.
T-pose.
This is the worst thing I've ever seen. And I'm all for it.
I like how it looks like my eyes are just going fucking cross from underneath this fucking mask.
I look like I've given up on life.
You're just like, oh, I'm here. I'm like, hee.
I've given up on other people's lives for them.
Hold up. Hold up. You still got your dagger?
Oh no. Yes.
Oh shit, I forgot to spam it. Let's kill these guys over here. Make them feel our pain.
This is the worst one of them all.
Oh shit, I ran out of stamina and magic. Hold up.
Like, this does no damage.
I know, it's so shit. But it staggers these little idiots quite well.
Oh yeah, I
I
guess it's unupgraded too.
Oh, also, the reason we could do it for so long before was because of the fact that we,
It was not combat.
yeah, so we didn't have to use stamina. Oh god, I don't want to roll off the edge. Ow.
Well, you want to give Margaret an attempt?
Can we get to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Let me just put my actual armor back on.
Same.
Get out of my cosplay. Oh my god. I now want to, at some point, find someone who's good at making my costumes and shit for cosplay stuff, and ask them to help me make a Godskin Noble and Godskin Apostle outfit set.
That could be fun, like doing an Akkad skin run.
No.
Oh.
No, I said making an outfit, like an IRL
Oh.
cosplay of the
Oh
Godskin
God.
Noble and the Godskin Apostle, and getting someone to go to like a Comic-Con or something with me like that.
I'm not opposed to doing that.
I think a lot of people would be like, "What the fuck are you guys wearing?" And then a lot of people
No,
would be
they would
like,
know.
"Elden Ring." Or we just
Dibs
get a
on
whole
the
lot of people walking past us and crying incessantly, like, "Oh god, oh
dibs
god,
on the
no."
apostle.
Well, of course I'm gonna be the fat man.
Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of that stupid spell.
The most useless spell in the fucking game.
It's a cool thing. But no.
But god, is it terrible.
It does literally nothing in combat. If I were to accidentally use that against Margit and die, I would cry.
You just do that emote. You just do that. Basically just a fancy emote with the fact Morgan looks at you and goes like, "I'm going to kill
Yeah.
you." Oh, we have the assassin in here before we get to this bonfire.
Oh, alright. You also get a fun new spell in here.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Oh, help me kill the assassin.
Oh, right, an assassin.
Let me give you my presents. Get in the air, baby. Feel my thrust! I thrusted him to death.
Lay on her bed.
Oh god. The amount of signs
Also-
that said big chest ahead here.
Well, I mean, let's be
We're just-
honest.
It's the same fucking chair as Gwendolyn.
Yeah. Yeah. And then there's just a bunch of tablets behind it for some reason.
Blessing of the Earth Tree, Protection of the Earth Tree. Grants greater blessings to self and your allies. Increases affinity damage negation for self and allies. And then I want to put on that one. I want my thrust to victory skill.
Also, I should probably... I can't really get rid of the 42,000 souls I have.
Unfortunately not. But it's fine. We just have to make sure to grab them every time we go back in.
Yeah, which means we have to beat him. Which I don't think it should be that hard.
Opposed to summoning a friend for this?
Let's give it a try a couple times first of all. I think we can do it.
Well, I mean, I just like summon her because it's the only time you can summon her for a fight.
Is this the lady?
It's Melina, our finger maiden.
Oh yeah.
Also.
Oh, you can summon Melina for this?
Yeah, she should be like right here or something.
Oh my god, you actually can.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because I'm pretty sure
I say we summon her.
Yeah.
Well here,
I'm pretty sure I can buff both of you.
Well here, let's just do the fight normally the first
wait,
time.
don't go in, don't go in.
Yeah.
First the blessing of the Earth Tree. And then the protection of the Earth Tree.
There I go.
And then Dragon Bolt blessing for myself.
Oh.
And then drink my flask. Shit.
Sorry.
I hope
It's
all
still
my
confusing.
I hope all my effects are still here.
It confused me so much that these two were not the same guy.
I know.
What is thy business with these thrones?
Wait, the what guys were not the same?
Margit and Morgit.
Godric the
No, they
Gorgon.
are.
It's his visage, so it's like his
Well,
image of
yeah.
himself. He doesn't know who we are.
Mikola and Melania.
Like
Well,
he has
well,
no
honestly,
idea who we
would
are.
you remember us by this point either?
General.
I'd remember how
Bravado.
horrible we are.
Well, to be
Praetor
fair, we weren't horrible at the
Rykard.
start. We just got significantly more horrible as we
Luna
went.
Princess Rani.
Yeah. Kind of sad he doesn't have a throne for he and himself.
Willful traitors. All.
Well, it's because he was denied entrance.
Yeah, kind of sad though.
Cause he nasty. His sword's pretty dope though.
Thy kind are all of a piece.
Break it. Oh, wait, no,
Do it.
he doesn't.
Pillagers,
Wait, does he break it at the start, or?
flame
Oh,
of
yeah, he does.
ambition.
Like, that's just
It's-
fucking cool looking.
Why didn't he just?
Writ upon thy meager grave.
Why didn't he just do that before?
Because his Visage probably doesn't have the same abilities.
Fell
It's
'Cause, I
just
mean,
a sword.
some of the
King Morgoth,
some of the shit this guy
last
can
of
do is
all
bonkers.
kings.
I like how I'm seeing you
Yeah.
in this cutscene and not myself.
I'm quite horrifying.
Ooh.
Oh shit!
Ow, shit! He's coming for me! He sensed the threat that I am. With my massive abilities.
Oh right.
I'm coming in, bitch! Woo, he tried to spear you.
I think this is a bleed weapon.
His thing? I think it is.
Oh god.
Shit, I should have gotten out of there.
Oh what?
Woo! Was not prepared for that. Oh, I forgot to put on my powerful thrust ability, damn it.
Bro, he's doing backflips. This guy's nimble for
For the disgusting,
being ugly as
horrible
shit.
thing he is.
Well, poor Morgoth.
No, he's a disgusting omen, man. Alpha. Woo!
Up here it is.
Just getting that in there to heal myself. Oh, okay. God, I hate how he changes up. He adds extra moves in.
Curse, such they cannot bear. Thy part in this shall not be forgiven.
I wonder what curse he's talking about.
Oh, fuck now. Oh shit, I'm on a wall. Oh fuck. Bye. I found the one safe spot, somewhat.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
The door strat didn't work, Ben. The door strat did not work. Also, at least if you die and we have to refight him, we don't have to sit through the cutscene, which means my spell effect should last a little longer. We got pretty far though. Oh, I love this attack.
Spin to win.
Spin to win.
Damn it. Tasty beverage.
Delicious red soda pop.
Well, why can't it be that?
No, that's why I said it. Delicious
Ah,
red
shit.
soda. Oh god.
No, I'll be fine. Yeah, I'm fine.
Ouch.
More like more gay. Ha, got him.
Oh, I get it, because Got's in the last name, so you got him. Ha, ha, ha.
Yeah. Oh shit, shit, shit. He didn't like that.
You talk too much shit, man.
Damn, he fast.
Man, he's a nimble old man.
This fight took me forever.
It was a pain. It was a very big pain. When I first got to him, I thought that was the end of the game. I was like, wow, this is a short fucking... This wasn't as long as people were saying it was. And then I got to the Earth Tree and it was like, yeah, you can't get in. I was like, what? It confused me. I thought the game went, like, been broken or something. Because I couldn't leave either. So I was like, I don't understand. And then I rested in Millennia came up and I was like, hey, man. I was like, oh. I was so concerned for like 20 minutes. Just like, how the fuck do I leave?
Shit.
Well, now we summon Melina to help us.
I'm down.
Summon the melanoma.
I wonder what she does.
She has a big, like, Healy, like, stationary Healy, like, tree spell she summons, I think.
Okay.
Like, if you stay near it, it, like, slowly heals you. She also fights with a little dagger. Stab, stab.
I saw
Stab,
that.
stab, 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 stab. Now, before we actually go to the mountaintop of the giants, we will have to thoroughly explore all of Leyendell Capital.
Oh, of course. I don't want Lady to die though. It makes me sad, but I know there's only one way to stop it, and I don't want to.
Oh yeah, become the mad god. But then we have to kill her later, anyways.
Well, no, not if you cure yourself. I think.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Ben,
Oh, damn it.
kill yourself.
Well, gotta grab my runes.
Oh yeah, grab your runes and then die, and then I'll go rest. Just come back to the door to die. Actually, you know what? I'll die with you in solidarity. Because my runes are like right fucking here at the door. Alright, a little farther back, man. A little farther back. We'll die right at the door. Alright, Omen
I can't
King.
use the memory of grace.
Hold on, I'm gonna quickly fight him like a Chad. Oh yeah, eat off! Oh. Eat shit, motherfucker!
These foolish ambitions to
I tried, Ben. I tried to bring glory to the kick. Do you think it's possible to go through Elden Ring and beat Elden Ring with just the kick?
There's a dude who literally beat the game with like Crucible only spells. And he knows like all the glitches and tricks. I guarantee it can be done, but why would you do that to yourself?
For the amusement of I'm not saying I'd do it. I just want to
Neither
find
do
one
I.
of these people that does that sort of thing and be like, do you think this is possible? And just
I
watch them be
guarantee
like,
you can. It would just take years.
yeah, just watch them be like, yeah, clearly you can. And I just look at them and be like, prove it.
But can you? Yeah, do it.
Prove it, nerd.
Alright, this time I won't forget.
Yeah, you're gonna forget the lady.
Sorry, I'm just not used to summoning people. I don't like doing it.
It's fine. It's fine.
It hurts my bones.
Well, I mean, you went too fast anyways because I didn't have time to buff you.
Yeah.
Also, Ben.
Let's get to it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm so glad tomorrow's gonna be
Oh.
easy.
Don't go through it.
Yeah, I know.
Ah, or my favorite one.
Please help.
Wow, her dagger's glowing with the same gold stuff as
Yeah.
as
Got Blessing of the Earth Tree. Got one more to pop on you. Protection of the Earth Tree. And let's get in there. Party of enhanced super beings. No, I didn't want to use the thing! You fucker! Switch the thing. Switch to... Hey Ben, bully squad time. Let's see how quickly they die. Because they're so not upgraded. Leave her alone, damn it. God, this feels wrong, but I hate this guy and I don't care. Well, Bully Squad's almost always doing it again. Jesus. Ben, I'm sad to report that Bully Squad is dead.
Understandable.
Trying to draw his attention away from her. Fight me, damn you. Melina, get away. Shit. Back up.
The throne, stained by my curse, such it cannot bear.
Oh, fuck!
Thy
I
part
didn't see it coming, I wasn't paying attention.
shall not be forgiven.
She's a jumpy lady. Hit me, I'm the tank, damn it. Don't hit the pretty lady. Oh, look out. God, she can fucking move. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh yeah, he's pissed now. Melina, heal yourself, damn it! Ah, she's toast. He got her, but she got us where we needed to be. Oh look, she did the tree. See? I wish I could get this as a spell. I want to know if this is available.
Probably.
It's fucking super tree.
And now we can go back to those Quaggled Myreclopses and grab those runes.
Yeah, but first, we gotta trigger the thing. So that way we can fucking leave.
Denied.
I just realized I never picked up my runes during that fight.
What'd you say?
I never picked up my runes during this fight. I was.
You may want to do that.
Yeah, let me go grab them before we rest.
Is Morgoth's corpse around?
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh.
I know we gotta talk to him. But let me grab my souls first. I completely.
Why does he
forgot
look
about
normal?
that. 'Cause we beat the corruption out of him. Also, he shrunk down because he's dying.
Oh yeah.
Tarnished. The Erd Tree wards off. We are
Like, we beat the omen shit out of him, so now he's just a.
none by.
Yeah, he's dead. What else did we get from him other than his remembrance?
His rune.
Right, we just have to activate it.
Which there's a thing, I don't know what it is, but you can use it, I think, since you're going faith.
What thing?
Like an item he gives you.
Hello again.
Oh, from
Old
his soul.
friend, allow me a moment. You are unable prevented by the thorns. A husk, the only way, and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then and guide you.
The rolled medallion, baby. There's my noble thrust. Get that going.
Shall I let my share them with me?
2 more levels.
Your
I don't
thoughts,
want to take you to the
your
Flume
ambitions,
Ruin.
the
I don't want you to
principles you
die.
would follow.
You're my best friend. I don't want you to die.
I think at some point, and maybe on my next run, I'll go mad just so I can cure myself.
I do have a character that is currently mad. I didn't think of curing him though, because I was gonna do the madness ending. I broke the chair, Ben.
You
I
monster.
was gonna sit in his wooden throne, but I broke it. Now back to.
Oh, there's Morgoth. He just moved.
I have to talk to him again or something.
No, he moved.
Okay.
Somehow he was over there, and now he's over here.
I can't fast travel out still. Can I leave, or am I forever stuck in this hellish hellhole? Maybe if I just walk out, I can poof away. No, I still can't fast travel for some reason.
Let me try to see if I can. Which one are we trying to go to? Avenue Balcony? Or East Capitol Rampart?
I was just trying to go back to the round table. See if I can. I can't fast travel for some reason.
Well, here, I'm probably gonna go to bed anyway, so I'm gonna mist and then
Okay.
probably call it a night.
Yeah, it works.
Well, thanks for the gaming, buddy.
Yeah, I do wonder what all these fucking tablets are.
And thank you for the D&D stuff, advice
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Always.
One day I hope to be a good DM for my pals. I have
You'll
needed
get there.
I just need that ability to put story to paper. Oh yeah, oh yeah, the two fingers are now erect.
Oh my god, those erect fingers.
You know what a finger shape when they are about to no
What can I
matter.
get from his soul? The Regal Omen Bairn item, which uses FP to unleash many wraiths that chase down foes. Which is kind of stupid. And then his sword, which requires arcane and dexterity, so I can't use his sword. But it does do blood loss buildup, but not a lot. Yeah, I think I'll just eat his soul. But there's something I have to buy from him.
Now, Goblin.
My defense is going to lower significantly in but a moment. I bought his cloak. And now I'm wearing it. I got gauntlets, pants, and a horrible, disgusting cloak. Still have a decent amount of defense though, because I have on like some of the biggest, heaviest like gauntlets and greaves. And then the fellow mint cloak. There we go. Can I put on the bull goat armor? No, 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 no.
Cause what does the remembrance give you? The Regal Omen Baron. Yeah.
Which is just an item you can use to just send a bunch of little things after people.
Unleash many wraiths that chase down foes. I think it's like a faith. Yeah, it's based off of faith though.
Is it?
Yeah, it scales B intelligence and faith.
Oh. That's unfortunate.
Do you have faith?
Well, no, I said it's unfortunate because I ate his soul.
Well, Quagmire collapse, remember?
Yeah, no, I'll probably get it. I don't know if I'll use it, but I'll probably get it.
What does the Morgoth's cursed sword do? Oh yeah, it's like
That goofy dance thing you did with the blood sword.
it's like oh, you haven't played Bloodborne. Never mind.
I played.
It's like the Abyss Watchers.
I know about the Abyss Washers.
No, I'm talking about a DLC boss
Yeah, I know
from
about him.
Bloodborne 2. Okay.
I've watched. I think it was Jacksepticeye guy. I've watched him play all the way through Bloodborne. I watched his
Nice.
little playthrough of it. Also, if you're at the round table hold, go out to the balcony and talk to Rogier.
Okay. Rogier being like the guy who died?
The guy who was on the balcony who has the briar stuff.
Oh. Yeah, now I have items.
Yeah, because technically he wasn't dead before. He was just very tired.
Now he's
Now he's dead.
hella dead.
Yeah. Now he gone. You see, before he was dying. Now he's super dead. Sharon's Bilberry. Alright. We made a
God, the
decent amount of progress.
remembrance description for Morgott feels horrible.
What does it say?
Though born of graceless omen, Morgott took it upon himself to become the Earth Tree's protector. He loved not in return, for he was never loved, but nevertheless, love he did.
Greetings. Are you here for spirit?
That makes me feel horrible.
That is terrible. I kind of feel bad about killing him now. I just realized something. The sustainability of my build is a lot, right? Because of all the ways I can heal.
Mhm.
What would happen if I had the Mimic tier?
I mean, we do have the Mimic tier.
I'm saying, what would happen if I used it? There would be 2 of me. How
It would be
strong can I
hilarious.
get you, Mr. Mimic tier? So strong if I had the damn runes. Well,
Oh, don't pay me. Just lay out.
Mr. Smithman, I need to sell useless piles of crap to you. Such as all these glintstone scraps I have. These greases can go. Are there any crafting items I have that are worth a lot that I'm never gonna use? Yeah, the living jar shards. I'll sell all those to you. Take those. Gravelstones are worth a lot. Do I have repeat weapons? I do. Sell any repeat weapons, because I don't need repeats. And a repeat shield. Got a lot of brass shields. I don't really think I have repeat hats. Do I have any repeat clothing? One there. That one. Any repeat gloves? Just the one there. Any repeated pants? The commoner shoes. Shaman leggings. That's it.
Greetings. Are you here for
Look. I think I can get the Mimic tier all the way leveled up. I just don't have the runes right now, but yeah.
That would sound kind of fun.
Just 2 of me running around causing panic.
You know what's actually kind of hilarious?
What?
I'm looking through the chef class again. He's actually not really a Healy guy, but I'm gonna try building him one. He has like